going. Oh no, we did the demo a couple of streams ago, but I want to finish off the game because I really like the demo, so I want to finish off the whole thing. I'm probably gonna just make the whole stream just the visual novel, even if we don't finish before the 4-hour mark. Because I think it'll definitely be 3 hours long. But I'm really excited for it. In that universe, one small planet was chosen as their eternal battleground. Neither being had physical form, so they could not fight directly. Remember, I really enjoyed the demo, so I'm really excited to play the full game. So it might take... Oh. And so a new species was born. This species would one day grow to include the proxy soldiers meant to fight their battles for them. Malice was the first one to create such soldiers. Remember, I had a really pretty wife though. Remember that part? I remember that part about, you know, I was kind of living the good life, not gonna lie. I had a lovely wife. I adopted a kid, you know. Oh, this is kind of spoiling actually. Oops. These monsters bound to one day succumb fully to their transformation and exist no more than mindless beasts can be known as a single name. The bad guys that consumed. But yeah, no, how's you guys' week day been though? How's it been for you guys? It's actually kind of getting colder now where I live. I mean, we are in the winter months, but I'm scared though. I don't really like the weather, colder weather. Well, I'm not used to it. Alright, so these consumed live normal lives by day but embrace their cruelty by night. Their existence was kept a secret, so... Wait, so... As the bears facilitate their activity to all resistance. Benevolence saw these beasts, knew that they were only combat them by not driving... Oh, it's where the magical girls were made. Yeah. And so they're chosen these champions to fight. Benevolence came to them without deceit, and told them the truth of the universe and told them dangers they would face during this battle. None were forced to take up arms, only those prepared to brave the dangers of the battle for the sake of their fellow human beings took up this scared calling. But you know, I'm not really used to playing visual novels, so yeah, I don't know if I can like finish this game. I'm gonna be drained after finish this game. Just because I'm not used to yapping this much. We cool down here? Well, it's more like just like getting cold. But as long as they have the power within them, they felt the desire to defend the world from evil, they'd be known as magical girls. Wow. Oh wait, I'm trying to remember what the power that the main character had. I actually really like their power. Melia, the magical girls have worked together to protect their world from the forces of malice. Actually, wait, is the volume? Because I didn't really touch it. Yeah, it's fine. I think that's fine. For every war, it began with a single question. One that came first in a dream, then again in the waking world. Do you want to protect this world? I do. No, where's my lovely wife, please? I missed her already. Cohen? Huh? Are you done here? If I don't get my team on the scene soon, the CPD is gonna have my ass. And dealing with them on a good day is already torture. Oh my, I look so hot. I forgot how hot I looked. Wait, hold on. I sigh and roll my eyes. The only thing worse than a case I can't crack is when we have to deal with the cops. I guess that's par for the course when you're looking for a serial killer. Now I remember this vaguely. I wish I could tell them to piss off and let me focus, but a night in jail and a very worried wife were enough to keep me from trying that again. I think our power was time. Yeah, I forgot. I know it was time related though. I guess they're not some punk doing their job for them. Give me a few more minutes. I want to inspect the body again. Just hurry it up and we're so close this time. Yeah. I kind of have the coat though, I won't lie. I can't explain to them why I need to touch things directly to use my powers on them, or every time I do, I can't help but think of how this all started. It was easier when I was a kid. Back then, all it took was a drop pen to find a consumed lair. Dealing with humans, hurting other humans is much harder, not to mention more depressing. Can I have the room for a second? Are you seriously asking me to leave you alone in the crime scene? Seriously? I'm independent. I don't think I'm working with the cops. I think I'm like a separate entity? Like, I'm not working, like, with them. I'm my own private investigator, basically. I think so. Because they don't seem to like me too much. Well, Nat, bluster. I'll take dealing with her over dealing with the actual cops any day of the week. At least she doesn't get away with attacking me. Well, she can't with attacking me. Which is a lot more I can say for Chicago's finest. Bunch of pricks. Oh, so we're in Chicago? Okay, hold on. Just to see. Can I look at the data thing now? I can't. Never mind. My power clairvoyancy only works on inanimate objects. I was 15 when I first learned that include corpse. Okay, how did you figure that was on 15? Actually, I don't want to know, actually. At least it was a rarity back then, back when I was actually living lives, helping people, opposed to whatever I do now. Which kind of is still helping. So I reach out and put my hand on the victim's body. Turn back the clock. Bring the past to me so that I may see the truth. For the sake of the innocent. Oh? That was our power. Reflection in progress. The visions of the victim's last 24 hours filled my mind. I can't see the finer details of the way I could when I was younger, but I'm still able to track his movements and activities throughout the time period. I call the power spirit reflection. Most of the time anyway. But no, I'm really also hi Mr. Angel, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How's everything going? The game actually like fully came out, so I decided I would play it. Actually, I probably should have linked it actually. Oops. I was busy yapping. I should probably like link the game. But no, how are you doing though? How are you doing though? How's everything going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, here, let me yeah, there we go. But yeah, no, how's your day been? How's your day been so far? Oh, so it came out on 30th, so it came out like it's on Tuesday. Okay, actually, there you go. Yeah, the game is still new. For starters, I can only see backwards, and even then, it's not near as powerful as real confluency would be. All I can do is track an object's movement and its position over the last 24 to 48 hours. That's still not useful though. If I had the mere weapon on hand, it'd be easy. I could find out where it had come from and give a vague idea who held it. But there's only so much I can tell from a corpse. I know this is his house and that he had left home today. I could see him moving from room to room. You know, how are you doing though? How are you doing though? Then I can see him struggling. His movements grow erratic in the living room. He tries to fight back, but it's not enough. Oh! My eyes snap up as I yank my hand away. The image doesn't leave my head. It'll probably be there for the rest of the day. I wipe my hands, rub my temples, the same familiar questions filling my head. My mind. Oops. What am I doing here? This is like really deep questions to ask right now. Why am I still getting myself involved in this? I got a master's degree for God's sake. I could be working at the hospital. Hell, I could have my own practice. I haven't been Magic Girl for more than a decade. Yeah, I think we're like, I mean, I can't look at the data thing right now. It's not working. But I'm pretty sure we're born like in somewhere in the 90s. I think like 1990, the main character. I haven't done my powers next year. And we're gonna screw around in the crime scenes and make wild guesses. I just bought this. Oh, you bought the Switch too? Wait, really? Wait. Oh, wait, how was it? How do you like it? I mean, I just have like the, well, I guess like Switch One, I guess you could call it now, I suppose. I have that. I was wondering if I was gonna buy the Switch too, but I don't really feel like I use my Switch that much to like warrant it, to be honest. Especially today, it's her day after all. My enhanced self-doubt is cut short by not slamming the door open again, looking at me with annoyance. Time's up. They're sending me and my team in now. Fine by me. I'm all done here. We solve the case and save the day, Sherlock. Oh, she hates my guts. Well, she's annoying at least. Oh, totally. I have Moriarty in handcuffs for you by tomorrow morning. She doesn't respond, just jerking her hand towards the door and giving a gesture of forget the hell out. I stand up and step back as our usual band of mass forensic. Oh, she's forensic! Unfair, I should have known with that outfit actually. Fell into the room. Nat glares at me as I continue to look around, blatantly ignoring her demand that I leave them be. It's not like it's illegal for me to be here, but her team has complained enough about me interfering enough today. Sherry, I'm not gonna tell you again. Fine, I'm going. If the full forensic team is coming in, then the cops are sure to follow, and they'll be all too pleased to make me a scapegoat. I must have some nerve trying to actually solve this crime instead of finding some poor bastard to pin it on. Sure, they don't understand my methods, but I still got a better track record than any of their esteemed detectives. Ooh. Besides, I'm in no hurry to tell them my method is being a former magical girl. They think I'm weird enough as it is. So I don't think they know, like, the outside world. And they keep it a secret, everything. Memory is better, my Pokemon doesn't stutter, it's fun to... Ah, oh yeah, there is, like, Switch to exclusive games. I forgot what they were, though. But none of them really piqued my interest, so I was fine with keeping my Switch One, but I forgot what they was. Maybe they'll add more in the future. Maybe, like, a new one will come out, and I'll actually feel kind of tempted. At least then I was saving lives instead of just picking up the pieces. Yeah, I'm kind of detective. See how pretty I look? That's me, actually. I'm the main character. Yeah, I have a lily wife as well, but no, I'm a detective. I don't think I like my job though. It seems like I'm very, the wind whips against my face as I drive home, but I don't even feel it. I'm too preoccupied with thoughts of getting some rest when I get there. 15 minutes later, I barely make it to the couch before my aching muscles protest. Even though a sore back and knee pain, something about the case I just left doesn't sit well with me. But I can't figure out what it is. It's not like I haven't dealt with a murder before. Hell, I even dealt with multiple murders before. Maybe it's just the lack of evidence? Nothing from my powers, nothing from and surroundings. Entry point, murder weapon, any physical indication that someone else has entered the house, none of it. But that's not new either. There are plenty of cases where the cops ruined the scene before I had a chance to get there. So yeah, apparently I'm a detective. I thought I was a cop, but I'm just a detective. I'm something else. My mind keeps turning and checking every possibility before discarding it. Logically, there's no real reason for me to feel so uneasy this time around, but I can't shake the feeling that something's off. Eventually, I shut my eyes with a resigned sigh. All I have is maybes, and I'm really sick of maybes. If I could only find one certainty. Can I see my lovely wife now? Okay, I'm gonna try that one more time, like last try. I'm just gonna ignore that. Never mind. It isn't rain or anything like that. Rather, it's coming from right outside the door. Hello? I seem to find a puddle of strange pinkish liquid. Oh wait, is this my lovely wife? If I knew better, I'd be freaking out, but instead I just sigh. Door's unlocked, you know. You could just come in normally. The voice emanates from the puddle. A really cute voice. Yeah, but where's the fun in that? Yeah, look at my lovely wife. Look how beautiful she is. Yeah. And then watch the liquid comes together to one point and solidifies, rising into a pillar before taking shape of a beautiful woman. Long black hair streams down the newly formed head as the remaining facial features take their place. Keely's eyes open, her mouth forms into a mischievous smile. Oh, so hi there, Sonic. How are you doing? How are you doing? We're playing, well, I guess it's technically our second VN stream, but yeah, technically it's our second one. Because the first one was the demo. We're playing the full game now, actually, because I got curious. And also, I really just like the demo, so I thought I would play the whole thing. How are you? I'm going good so far. I have a lovely wife. The wife is on the left side. It's Keely. She's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Apparently I'm a detective, actually, you know? Don't forget October. I don't know what that is, Dark Force, but how are you doing, though? How are you doing? How's everything going? Nothing happening? No, base, thank you. But yeah, there's me on the right. I look really pretty. Not gonna, when I first saw like the character thing, I thought she was a romance option. I didn't know that that's like me, main character I mean, so I was a little bit sad that I couldn't romance myself, I guess. You know, there's no self-love, I fear. I just kind of like the jacket and the short hair. It looks very nice, you know? Is in Fullmetal Alchemist. Oh, see. Yeah, I've actually never watched the anime, actually. But, you know, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How was the weekday for you guys? There's no way I'm going my last year of shapeshifting passing by without at least a few pranks. Okay, they keep saying, like, they're about to lose their powers. Is there, like, an age limit? Because we're saying we're gonna, like, our powers are dulling. And then Keely is saying this is her last year. Do you just lose it over time? If by classic you mean progress me out over the decade, then yes, it's certainly a classic. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah, I wonder, do they just like lose it over time? I sit up and make room for her on the couch, patting the cushionette beside me. Which is, oh right, yeah. Wait, didn't the banner change actually? In Genshin, it was the new character and someone else. I just forgot who it was, but yeah, I saw. I don't think I'm gonna pull though, actually. I think I'm gonna, leave it the way it is, for now. And in my head back as she bends down to kiss me. Oh, yeah, we're so cute together. The warmth of her lips offering a welcome comfort. And I didn't really feel home, unless she's here with me. So her lips part, she hops into the couch next to me, resting her head against my shoulder, wrapping her arms around mine. A content sigh in unison. It's the best part of the day. How was your day? Not too eventful. When Mark was home, I had settled for just looking around the place. I think I'll go back to whoever is safe this weekend. Wait, you didn't know what he's got on there? The guy's one of the most richest executive types, so I'm sure it's something good. Besides, finding out's the best part. It's not always about the money, you know? That's why you're the best in the business, baby. Aw, thank you, sweetie. Oh, wait, isn't she? Yeah, she's a cat burglar. She gives me the kiss before snuggling closer to me. You'll never be able to tell by looking at her if she's one of the most notorious cat burglars in Chicago. Then again, that's why she gets away with it. Of course, being a shapeshifter isn't hurt either. You make any progress on the case today? I sighed, wishing I could just forget today's visions. The job was a lot more easier if they didn't linger in my mind for so long. Nothing useful. Yeah, another locked room mystery, just like the others. Yeah, this guy's really good. I'm not losing my touch faster than I thought. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually at 5 characters. I need to remember to like save once in a while. Because I was thinking just delete this because I'm not gonna play this file. There we go. I don't know, it's just more than being stumped. I just kind of feel burnt out, you know? Like, I'm not too sure if I even have the energy to see the case through, and being up with the cops makes it even worse. Keely kisses my cheek. I can tell she's trying to hide the worry in her eyes for my sake, even though she knows that she doesn't have to. Maybe you should retire early, honey. I know you're sick of dealing with them. And I nap more than enough to set up a comfortable nest egg. I mean, our house, I mean, I'm seeing like one picture, but it looks nice already from like the living room alone. I think we were kind of like well off-ish. You know, I could become a housewife. I wouldn't say no to that, personally. It was a chance to whine to you when I get home, never. Aw. We both laugh at that one before settling to silence. I don't know how I make it through the day if I couldn't look forward to cuddling at the end of it. Maybe tomorrow you and I can go to the details of the case again. 2 heads are better than 1. And you know how good I am with murders, huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna ask. Don't say it like that. You sound like a serial killer. I do not. Besides, I know... You know I'm more of a serial thriller. Has she killed someone before? That was awful. Like, really awful. You're just jealous that you didn't come up with it first. I think after 12 years, her sense of humor would have improved. It hasn't. She's not wrong about being helpful, though. I might be good at putting together evidence in a pattern and drawing conclusions, but she's always been good at seeing the tiny details I might miss without her. I just always feel guilty when I bring her in. She's got her own job, and making her do mine feels too unfair. Oops. But maybe that's me being stubborn. If you need me to break in the station and find out what they're keeping, everything from you, I'm more than happy to. It's not like they be the first time. You know what? I mean, she's saying no, but I wouldn't mind saying yes to it. That was nearly 10 years ago, and those inflated police budgets, so security would be way tighter than it was before. Cameras, more guards, that sort of stuff. And you almost got caught last time, remember? Are you saying that I've gone worse? No way, I'm just saying that they've gone better. A lot better. Hey, you never know until you try. I bet I could do it too. I give her a kiss on the cheek before shaking my head. What happened to the shy little high school girl that always looked before she leaped? Oh, so we're long-term. Yeah, we're like a long-term... Well, I guess I've known her for a long time. I don't know about like the dating and marriage part, but... We've definitely known her for a long time. Troublemaker, huh? The worst kind. I lift her head up and kiss her again. Much deeper this time. One of my hands moved to her side, drifting up and down her abdomen. Before I could go any further, she pulls away with a frown. You have to save this for later, honey. I need to get dinner ready. Sorry, before Nina shows up. Wait, Nina! Well, sorry, Nina's like low-key. I know I don't really know her a lot because, you know, she's not really in demo too much, but she's kind of the best character of the entire game. You know, she's kind of... I completely forgot she's coming over. I let that slip, she'll never let me hear the end of it. And today of all days, too. This case must have been weighing me even more than I thought. I never forgot how important this today is before now. It'd be good to have her here, though. Maybe it's a distraction I'll need. Even if it's disrupting a different kind of distraction. In that case, I should probably go shower. I smell like a crime scene. I like your crime scene smell. You think Nina would too? I mean, yeah? That's fair. Sand stretch, letting out a long yawn. Hope you take cold water showers? Ooh. I mean, the face will keep me awake through dinner. I heard that much. I personally prefer hot showers, but I'm not the detective, you know, seeing murders all day, so maybe that's just me. You gonna need help with that dinner? I'll be okay. You can go ahead and clean yourself up. I head toward the stairs and start to climb up. Kaylee calls out to me. Hey, sweetie? Yes, babe. I'm really glad that little shy girl married that troublemaker. And you me both, honey. You and me both. Now, where's Nina, the best character? I'm sorry, I might be a Nina Glazer. She's really cool. I like her. And her ability is really good as well. Like, I want that, like, kind of power. It's really useful. By the time I'm done showering, most of my stress is melted away. I can't fully get the image of the crime scene out of my head. But only comes in flashes now. The house, the blood, the frantic moves of the victim. Using spirit reflection always gives me this kind of after image, but at least that helps when it comes to studying details. I towel off and throw on a clean shirt before heading downstairs. As soon as I do, the smell of my wife's cooking banishes the last few lingering flashes. All I can think of is now how much I want to dig into some, udon. Oh, that's kind of good, actually. It's incredible how delicious her cooking has gone lately. There you are. I was starting to worry if you've fallen asleep in there. Now, where's Nina? No such luck. After the day I've had, I wouldn't mind a little shower power nap. Oh, hold on. I keep... Oops. Can you, like, say this real quickly? thank you. Actually, no, we're good. Don't worry too much about being tired. Nina might as well be a natural shot of espresso. Is here already? I saw Yuri. It's in fact Yuri time. The game I think I played a couple weeks ago on stream. Well, I played the demo on stream. But also hi there, Holmes. How are you doing? How are you doing? But the full game came out actually. So here we are. This is my lovely wife. Keely. Look how beautiful she is. But yeah, the full game came out. So I thought I'd finish it off because I really liked the game. But also use some time. But also like the best character in the entire game actually. My lovely Nina. But now how are you doing the homes? How are you doing? How are you doing? Not just yet, but I'm sure she'll show up any second. You know how she likes to travel. Well, hopefully she gives me enough time to do this. But yeah, this is my lovely wife and I. You know, we've been married for like... Well, they said we've known each other for like since high school, but I don't know about the dating part though. But we've known each other since high school and we're like in our 30s now, so... A good amount of time, you know? I'm up behind her, wrapping my arms around her waist and brushing my lips against her neck. She wards me with a small yell of surprise before letting out another giggle. But no, how are you doing, the homes? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Honey, I still have to finish before she gets here. She can wait this first. Oh my god, look at her. She's so pretty. Look at her. Look at her. Sorry. Look at Nina. She's so beautiful. Oh my god, Cher. Can you please stop being gay for like 2 seconds? So Kiki can get some of that in the bowl. I'm starving. We both roll around in unison to come face to face with Nina. I sputter and let out a cough, a bit embarrassed about being caught in a moment of sappiness. As we face her, she breaks out a massive grin and lets out a squeal of delight. As always, her excitement is infectious enough to make me give my initial embarrassment at being caught in the act. Been napping all morning. You should gamble, I think, to wake yourself up. Actually, that's what I think personally. But no. I hope you're doing good though. I'll be doing good, Holmes. Yeah, but my lovely wife is here, Nina. She's so beautiful. Sorry, I'm biased. I missed you so much. Next time I go to tour, I'm taking you with me. No arguing. Good to see you, Nina. But maybe you could use the door next time. I was like wondering whether I wanted to use the previous demo save, but I didn't really remember what happened too well. But I want to play the full, like, you know, I want to play it fully. You know what I mean? Oh, you're playing Nishimi Overload. Oh, how was it? Actually, I plan on playing it next week, actually. On Friday. But yeah, no, how was it? How was it so far? I mean, I won't spoil any endings, because I did play before, so I did get some endings, but, how do you like it so far? Did you get, like... Is there even a good ending in that game? Did you get... You know, did you feel like you got a good ending? I'll leave it at that. But I know the game does kind of have, like, some crazy endings. But yeah, you need to lock in for her, not gonna lie. Good to see you again, Nina. Oh, sorry, there's this part. No goddamn way. As long as I can teleport, I'm not touching a door in my life. I pat her back and she squeezes us even tighter. She's got me agreeing too now. We miss you too. I can't believe how long it's been. 2 years, 73 days, 18 hours, and 12 minutes. That's 2 years, 73 days, 18 hours, and 10 minutes too long. Did you seriously keep track of it down to the minute? Oh no. I'm 100% with me right now. You really thought though. Well, you kind of locked in. I did kind of horribly with her last time. I think last time I played, I didn't pay the rent in time, so she moved back with her parents. I did not lock in for her. I did not lock in. I feel bad. 25 years and you're still feeling for the obvious ones. Get together, Cher. She keeps track of that one, huh? No wonder I fell for it. Now, Nina, play nice. Unless you don't want seconds of udon. That is. Nina bats her eyelashes and gives Kaylee the most innocent face she can muster. It's pretty good. I'll be good, Mom, I promise. I'm a year younger than you, though. Yeah, but you got, like, big mom energy, you know? I'm sorry. I can't say it with a straight face. Is that a compliment? Duh. I know you two aren't exactly hip to modern lingo anymore, but that's one pretty... Wait, she's mothering! Wait, no, because, like, Kaylee's, like, mothering. Keely, she's literally mother. No way, I get it. Hold on. You said like you're not 30. Nina huffs and gives me a goofy scowl while Keely goes back to finishing dinner. Well, but how do you like it so far? How do you like it? No, I do enjoy a management type of game, so I'm excited to play it again. I'm 29, Cher. Oh, is Kaylee the youngest one in the group? Because I'm pretty sure me and Nina are already 30. Actually, I think we're all born the same year, but I think Kaylee is like later in the month than us. But I think we're all like in the same year pretty much. I still a month ago before I turned to a lady and I'm to make the most of it. All three of us are. So you're staying in Chicago all month then. You better believe it. I'm off on tour next 3 months. We're gonna tear it up. I know it's kind of hard to tell her that Kaylee and I have long since passed the tearing it up phase. But even if we can't keep with Nia's speed, I'm sure we'll all have plenty of fun. Than we used to before. Sweetie, can you grab a few bowls for us? No one's gonna be tearing up anything on an empty stomach. Nia bolts to her chair and sits down, vibrating with excitement, as though she's about to start drooling. I oblige my wife in grabbing us some bowls and giving her a quick kiss before sitting down. Dinner is served. Oh, she looks so cute, Nina. Oh, actually, we're kind of tall, or it's just, or is Kaylee and Nina? Are they just like short? But I feel tall for once. Kaylee's cooking is delicious as ever. Nina certainly seems to feel the same way, eating her way through 2 packs bowls before I can even. I mean, halfway through my first. Between mouthfuls, she tells a story about life on tour, moving from place to place, dealing with crowds of fans, performing in front of hundreds of people. It makes her job seem easy by comparison. Probably crash out and burn after a few months, but she's been going at it for nearly a decade now. But despite everything, she's still the same old Nina. The Nina I grew up with, still bursting with energy, still driven to stand out from the crowd, and still full love for us. No, you're good. You're good, Holmes. You're good. Thank you for hopping in, though. I'll take over your game for you. Don't worry about it. I will. I know I kind of bankrupted. I did kind of horrible last time, but I'll make up for. Trust me. Trust me. But no, you're good. You're good. Thank you for hopping in, Holmes. I appreciate it. Everyone feels ready to rally around the girl with the big dream and the bigger attitude. Hell, I'm not even sure I'll be able to ask Kaylee out without Nina pushing me to go for it. Okay, so we were all like in high school together. Don't she got scouted right out of high school? Being a star was her dream, and her dreams always came true. Down the fact that she's got a hell of a voice too. Although it would be nice if she didn't use it to yell so much when I was sitting a few feet away from her. After we all had our fill, I head to the kitchen, grab us a bottle of whiskey and 3 glasses. Kaylee and I don't drink very often. This is a cause for celebration. In one way, at least. OMG, you read my mind. Nothing like a little nightcap before I go. You're lucky there's no law against teleporting under influence. Yeah, that was her ability. Actually, it's kind of broken. It feels like a limit to her teleporting thing. Actually, before I forget, I'm just gonna save this real quickly. Sorry, I'm getting into the habit of doing that now. Oh, please, Dad, like I actually listen to some Square's rules. Hell, according to the rules, I'm supposed to have dinner with some record label suits tonight. You're not gonna get in trouble for blowing them off on our account, are you? Aw, she looks so cute. Don't worry. I'm sorry, don't worry. It's not like it was anyone that mattered. Besides, being here tonight is way more important than spending a night pretending to care about branding. Nia looks down her glass, her expression suddenly darkening. Especially tonight, you know? I just nod and start pouring our drinks. We've been dancing around about tonight's special occasion since Nina arrived, but I know it can last forever. Keely looks down at the table, swirling her drink and letting out a wistful sigh. How would she be now? 27? Been 12 years now. Doesn't feel like it though. It really doesn't. Sometimes it feels like it's happened yesterday, times a century ago. This is strange like that. Oh, someone died? No matter how much I've seen it. I know I'll never get used to it. I raise my glass and they follow suit. Happy birthday, Ellie. Happy birthday, Ellie. Okay, now I think I had a theory. I think my theory was that she was like with us because she's only like a couple of years younger, you know. So they could be in the same like school together, I think. My theory was that like she was a magical girl and she died, and that's why like we like stopped being a magical girl. That was my theory, but I could be wrong though. It's like we're all 30. Kaylee's 29, so she's only a few years younger than us. So it's not. Yeah, it's like she could be like a freshman, and like we were older in high school. When Kaylee puts her glass down, I can see a few teardrops streaking her face. I squeeze her hand under the table, and she manages to a small smile in response. Nina's stony face meanwhile betrays nothing. I finally pour us another round of drinks, muttering a snippet of the mourner's kadosh. I don't want to butcher that, so no, I can't say that. May he who creates peace in his celestial heights create peace for us all. Amen. Can I look at the data? I can't. Okay then, I think it's time you told me about the juicy new case you mentioned. It sounded like a pretty next level stuff. I'm sure everyone would consider her insensitive for jumping right into another topic like this, but Kayla and I don't mind. It's better than spending the rest of the evening and morning. Ellie probably wouldn't want that. Besides, I don't look like I don't want her input. That's why I told her about it, right? Looking to flex your detective muscles too, Nina. Hey, I'm International Woman of Mystery. I didn't realize catching serial killers was part of the pop star life. I feel like I'd buy Nia's album. I feel like I would. Sounds like someone isn't in the know then. Show me those mad investigating skills. I think I would spin my drink before giving her the gist of things. The lack of evidence at the scene, how there's no tracks to follow, no clear motives or connections between victims, etc, etc. She occasionally chimes in with questions about the crime scene and details, still drawing from those magical girl instincts. Kaylee helps me fill in the gaps as well, leaving Nina scratching her head. Damn, that's up. Yeah, no kidding. Does anything in particular stick out to you, Nina? Well, nothing about the crime themselves, but she says to me she says to me fire suddenly appearing in her eyes. Something sticks out about how you're investigating them. What's that? The fact that you haven't put your wife's special talent to use. Kaylee cocks her head to the side, confused. How is shapeshifting help solve the case? No, your other magical talent. Knitting? Oh my god. Nia flings out her hands, bringing them up and down an arc around her. Or reading hello? Oh. Kaylee's eyes widen. Insignificance of what Nina is saying hits us. Oh, of course! Sure, have you looked into magic at the scene? I mean, let's be real. No murderer can be that good. If they're so mysterious, why not see if they're consumed? Any magic lit aura, Lady wouldn't. Okay, wow. Okay, buddy, can you not embarrass me? My wife is like right here, right now. My wife is watching me. I don't really appreciate you. You're so. There you go. Like, I don't appreciate you back talking me from my wife. Okay, I don't really appreciate that. You know, Nina's here. My wife Kaylee is here. I don't really appreciate that, buddy. Not gonna lie, I don't really, you know. But how are you doing though? How are you doing though? Yeah, the full game came out actually a few well, I think it came out on Tuesday, I believe. So I thought I finished out the full game. You're believing like from the start though, from the start, because I don't remember what happened. So robbery, come on, lady. Look, she's a cat burglar. She's like a Robin Hood, you know, steals from the poor, gives to the rich. Oops, no, sorry. Steals from the rich, gives to the poor. Oops, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was an accident. The truth? No. I can explain. I can explain. And you might have those seem to be too faint for either of us to pick up, but Kiki's always been best at us when it comes to aura. Officer? Officer. My wife! Officer, telling my wife. Take me instead. But no, how are you doing though, Gil? How are you doing? How's your day been so far? How's it been for you? How has the Umusme grind been for you? I saw that you did the also hi there, Abyss. How are you doing? How are you doing? Abyss, can I look at my lovely wife real quickly? It's okay, we jealous. No, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, Gil, by the way, have you done the special mission thing, by the way? I know they added that in Umusume to get the 3-star ticket. Have you done that yet? How's it been for you? I heard it seems like a little bit difficult because there's a lot of like skills you need to do. IDK who she is. She's over here on the on the left. Other humans thought of consume killer has never crossed my mind. So yeah, this is my wife, Keely. This is me, and that's Nina. She's our friend. She's also a pop star in universe. I'm a famous pop star for a friend. I have Ariana Grande as my best friend, I guess. But no, I'm doing good though. Find the aura, find the killer. Easy peasy. That's actually brilliant, Nina. I told you catching the serial killer is part of being a pop star. But yeah, no, how's your guys been? How's the grind been for you all? Maybe we should check out tomorrow night, sweetie. Do you want to come with us, Nina? Nina's the last big, taking one swing of her drink. No way. That sounds like a perfect date night activity. You two have fun with it. I got a nightlife to enjoy. Can you really go to the clubs that easily? Aren't you worried about getting noticed? Don't worry about me, Shir. The paparazzi hasn't figured out a way to get around teleportation. Oh yeah, her ability's kind of broken, actually. It's actually quite broken. Kaylee giggles at that one. I can't help but crack a smile too. Look at my lovely wife though. Hem. Not to brag or anything. But yeah, no, I've been doing good. I've been doing good though. I feel bad skipping on Fuji, and I need to do the special mission thing they have in Umusme. because it gives you a free 3-star ticket. So I need to do that in my off time. So I could do on stream as well. Anyway, now that I'm resolved your case for you, I think it's time that I hit the road. My producer is gonna have a heart attack if I don't tell her where I am soon. Don't forget to cut me a check once you get paid for catching this dude, though. Are we even that rich, though? Well, yeah, they added a new event, actually. Well, if you do a certain amount of quests, you get like a special 3-star ticket. But thank you, Father. I appreciate it. How are you? I'm doing well. I have a lovely wife. Tabaska, Keely. She's so beautiful. But no, how are you doing? Drink. Oh yeah, sure. I should take a drink. This is like my first visual novel actually stream. I mean, so I'm not used to yapping this much because I gotta read everything basically. There we go. But no, I'm doing pretty well. I'm really excited. I'm enjoying it so far. Well, we're still kind of in the demo territory, which I was playing last time, but I didn't want to skip ahead because I kind of forgot what happened in between. Since like the time thing between me, the demo, and me actually playing the full game, so I thought I was in clip land. I'm gonna fight you, Gil. But have you played Lock and Key though yourself? I really recommend it. It has Nina, the greatest character on all of fiction. Sorry, I'm a Nina fan. I'm a Nina fan, I fear. Oh, you started Bayonetta? Oh, wait. Which Bayonetta? Isn't there a couple of games of Bayonetta? How are you liking it though, Abyss? What do you say for dessert? We have some cake in the fridge. Nina smiles and shakes her head, standing up and stretching. Say a piece for me, Kay. I'll come by for when I can. She's so beautiful. She pulls us in one more tight hug, warm as ever. I love you so much. And don't forget it. I promise I'll come by real soon. You better. I don't have a chance to paint your nails. Aw. Soon, babe. Cross my heart. Just make sure you let us know before you teleport in here. Married couples need their privacy, believe it or not. Steps away, adjusting her hair and giving us one last wink. No promises. Just kind of giving like, oh, well, okay, well, bye. Camera goes feel janky though. But are you playing on PC or you're playing on console? There's been events. I'm starting to grind for it. Oh yeah, I think this event's about to end soon. This one, and actually, apparently we're getting a new scenario. Actually, I don't know if you guys saw it or not. For Umusme, we're getting a new scenario. It's just coming soon though. But yeah, apparently we're getting one in the future. Maybe like for the half anniversary thing, maybe. But yeah, apparently we are gonna get one. Hopefully it's easy. Oh yeah, I was on PC. Oh, I see. Yeah, I feel like sometimes you can kind of tell when there's some games where like I feel like I have to adjust their settings. I feel like you kind of tell they're meant for console. If you get what I'm trying to say. It seems like she's doing well. A lot better than she was last time. Definitely. And you weren't kidding. She was a shot of espresso. So you're wide awake now? I kneel down and kiss her forehead, wrapping my arm around her. Very. Come on, let's go upstairs. I could stand on one before. Okay, wow. Ooh. Kaylee raises her head to meet mine, kissing me gently. You had to tell me twice. Wow. I'm lucky I've done this before, but I can't quite shake the feeling that we're doing something wrong. I'm inside in a GIF, just watch. Oh, sorry, we're breaking into the... Oh, I would never keep on gold ship without one copy. Now, yeah, do it. Gold ship. Gold ship runs are... I wouldn't recommend it. It's absolutely painful. I think PC viable, but didn't want to bother linking the mouse movement to the camera. Although, yeah, the camera movement. Like, no, because like we're the good guys. We're kind of like Batman. Wait, no. Like, yeah, Keely and I are like Batman, Catwoman. You know, like I'm kind of Batman. Me, Sherry, like we're Batman. We're doing the correct thing, just not in the most conventional way. You know, that. Yeah. Make it a little bit. Oops. I'm trying sorry, turn the game like a little bit. Okay, there you go. I haven't seen an officer on watch. But there's no doubt there's one somewhere close by, even though we're hidden. I'm still on edge. Don't worry, we'll be in and out before you know it. Squeezes my hand, interlacing her finger with mine, the gesture that always brings me peace of mind. Whoever's got me so on edge tonight feels a bit further away. Give to the originally IDK. Look, I missaid that. She gives to the poor and takes from the rich. I misquoted that line. Once we're at the front door, Kaylee form falls away and she oozes beneath. A moment later, the door clicks open and there she is. Told you I could get us in. I never doubted you. She knows I never doubted her, of course. I haven't doubted her abilities for years now. But the smile on her face makes it clear that she appreciates my affirmation. If she's happy, then so am I. But as soon as we get to a few steps into the entryway, the smile fades. Kaylee stops in her tracks and takes a deep breath. I don't like this. I feel something already. There definitely is a sense of struggle in here, but this isn't where he died. It's faint. This aura. She's feeling Gil's aura. That's what's happened here. Sorry, Gil, sorry. Something strange. Let's keep moving. I nod, though I'm worried. Kaylee has such a talent for sensing aura. It's no wonder she sensed dangerous vibes. See, dangerous vibes? I think she sensed you, Gil. I think she sensed you immediately. Even though my senses have always been pale in comparison to hers, I should at least be able to sense something. Have my senses so degraded that much? I know only a year until they're gone for good. Yeah, it's just like an 8. They keep saying, like, oh, I'm gonna lose my ability in a year. It's gonna be gone. Is it like you're only a magical girl first? Is this like a contract where like, hey, be a magical girl for like 10 years? Is it a contract that they have and they're running out on it and they're not gonna like re-sign or whatever? And they pay me a safety trust? You try to call cops on my lovely wife. I don't think she would appreciate that. It's because of whatever's strange about this aura. I shake my head, dismissing the conjecture. Oops. That's not what matters right now. I lead Kaylee to the living room and point to where the body was. It's so long gone by now, and the police have already cleared up most of the bloodstains. Unfortunately, it still reeks of the detergent. Still, Kaylee doesn't need to see another corpse. Just because I've gotten desensitized to them doesn't mean she has. She's always been a more empathetic one. Is this the room? This is the room. He was on the floor near the ottoman. As far as I can tell, he was injured somewhere else and then pursued through the house until he succumbed to whatever was chasing him in here. That's horrible. What a sad way to die. My foot taps against the floor, betraying uncertainty that I know all too well. It's a telltale sign whatever she doesn't understand is making her nervous. He lovely wife steals from the poor, gives to the rich. I can't look. She is nuanced, okay? She's a nuanced personality, alright? Okay? Also, let me say it real quickly. She has a nuanced personality, alright? But I couldn't say no to her about something that's important. Hey, you don't have to say if it makes you... if it's skeeving you out, we can leave. Kaylee shakes her head. It's not that, it's... I don't know if I've felt such strange energy quite like this before. It's new. New, I mean, all consumed are different, but... something else, something really off about this one. It's not normal. There's no question about it who did this, then, or what. The serious tone in her voice worries me. We dealt with this particular strong ones before. Not like this. Even the magical ones felt familiar. The consumed all have a familiar energy, just like magical girls. But this doesn't feel like consumed. Not entirely, anyway. I grasp her hand in mine, returning the squeeze from earlier. Even if I can tell what she's sensing, I trust her every step of the way. Kaylee closes her eyes to think, and the air around her billows to soft, soothing waves. I don't know if it's a side effect of her powers or simply how I feel about her, but it's immensely calming to the next to her while she works. Oh, it's green like her, you know, her hair and her sweater. My shoulders sink, muscles relax, my head clears. It's magic of a different kind. Power of love. Also, we're like middle class. I don't think we're rich. I think we're like middle class, okay? So really, we can need this money. I mean, I saw like one picture of our house, of our living room, and we don't look that rich. You know? We don't look that rich. We look like upper class? Upper middle class? Whatever, this thing is... what this thing is, it's long gone. That's much I can say for sure. It was the middle class, feels sad. Her reflection tells me the same thing. It's been 24 hours, probably more. Look, I am the poor though, so I need the money. Your nuanced wife needs a seance to cleanse herself. What do you mean? She's the good guy. She's the good guy though. She's like the greatest good guy to ever exist. Also, hi there, Rowan. How are you doing? How are you doing? The full game actually came out actually, Ronan. So I thought, you know, we would play it today. How are you doing though? How are you doing though? Hope you're doing well. How's your day been? How's your day been? I think we're still in the demo phase when I played last time, but it's about entries. I think I remember like where we left off. I think I remember anyway. But how are you doing though? How are you doing though? Well, no, but she's the good guy though. She's the good guy. She's the good guy though. Trust. She's the good guy. Okay, let me Kaylee looks at me confused. No, it hasn't. If that was the case, then the aura would be gone by now. And that must mean It came back. I don't understand. A normal human might return to the scene of the crime, but the consumed are like animals. Why would one go back to the same house they've already attacked? It doesn't make any sense. Could it have come before the attack too? Would it be intelligent enough to scout out the place first? I only had lunch. Yeah, for the week went kind of fast for me, at least for me anyway. But the week kind of went by pretty fast. But no, how are you doing? How are you doing, everyone? How are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Me and my wife are kind of, well, we're doing work together. But yeah, we also kind of broke into a house. We kind of broke into a house. You know, well, the crime scene. It was more a crime scene than a house. I don't think anyone's living here anymore. Maybe the ghost of the guy who died, but no one's living here anymore. I'm gonna check out through the other rooms to see anything else I can pick up. You're gonna be okay down here? I'll be okay, I promise. Let's see if I can find anything that I might have missed. Just let me know if you sense anything dangerous. Okay, babe? Be safe. Don't you worry about me. I still remember how to kick ass. Let that go. Look, look. But she's pretty though. Okay, look at that adorable little face. Would you not put that adorable face in jail? You just can't. If you'd be wrong to. She dropped upstairs, leaving me alone. There are not any personal effects left in the room. Anything that looked to be even remotely useful has been confiscated by the cops, leaving me with much to work with, other than furniture. It might be much, but anything counts. Let's see. Press my hand to the end of the couch, try and find anything of clarity. My powers are kind of cool though. I like the whole clock. The visions of the restful morning, a day spent empty and then in struggle. Something knocks the couch off kilter. Take a moment to rack my brain around what exactly the man was running away from. A shadow? A person? Nothing big enough to toss a couch around, but big enough to scare this guy senseless. It's no good. I just can't see it. No matter how much no matter how hard I think, I can't seem to gain any further clarity than reflection. Another sign that Sherlock Cohen detective powers are on their last legs. Damn. Am I washed up? Is that what I'm being told here? When your go is washed? Is that what's happening? Am I washed up? It's frustrating in the moment, but that's the... well, at least part of me relieved. Another sign that time to move on from this job. To move on from picking up the pieces. To move on from obligation to this power brings. Doesn't sound bad at all. It's certainly mean getting a little more sleep at least. Doggy jail? At least nobody else would bother her. Wait! Sure. Oh. Kaylee calls me upstairs, still doing her best to keep her voice shushed in case the patrolling cop decides to make their way back here. Yeah, what's up? If you're not busy, do you mind taking a look at this? I heave a sigh, giving up on searching on clues of my own. Something that Kaylee's search has gone better than mine. In comparison for officer, I'm pretty you wouldn't take this pretty lady to jail, right? But she's innocent. She's innocent. I lay upstairs, peering through the different rooms of the house until I find what looks like a study. Kaylee stands in front of the row of shelves, looking on something on top. Hey babe, what's up? Here, this. I mean this here. Oops. That seizure writing that I can't. Kinda deserved. So let me just... I remember like just to save once in a while. Because again, I don't really play visual novels, so I just forget to save. I'm always busy yapping. Kaylee points to a framed photo. Within it are a man and woman, looking happy together. Judging by the hair, the man must be the victim. He looks so much different in life. Yeah, he's kind of dead. I would assume he would look different. I would assume so. Do you think the girl is suspicious of something? I wouldn't know, but don't you think she looks familiar? I swear I've seen her before. Like on the street? It's not too far from home. Maybe you crossed paths. No, it's not that. Maybe we've met at a party or something? The man in the picture too, he looks kind of familiar. You didn't recognize him at all? Not off my head, no. But now that she mentions it, can I see the picture of it? Something about those people at the door does seem vaguely familiar. Maybe a solid case for them? Or one of them had maybe had one of them as a peer reviewer at grad school? Oh yeah, I went to college, but yeah, I'm a genius. I went to college. I have a doctorate. Is that what she said? I have a doctorate, by the way. Well, me, her, you get the point. I'm actually a genius. God, this is really bugging me. Me too. At least I'll take a picture of it so we can look at it at home. I haven't found anything else up here, and there's no point standing around in a crime scene trying to figure out if we maybe had brunch with somebody. So make sure you don't get your phone confiscated outside. Pictures of stuff in here could potentially be incriminating. Kaylee chuckles and gives me another confident grin. Share pair. There's nothing more than incriminating enough evidence. Wait, there's more than enough incriminating evidence on this phone as it is? Oh, right, I forgot. I'm not too worried about it. Oh god, don't tell me pictures of empty safes again, girl! You can't prove anything. And you say I'm the troublemaker. Kaylee raises her hand to stop me, her eyes suddenly going wide. I know they had courses for poor people in colleges. No, look, no, the rich. Also, I'm not the robber. She's the robber. She's the robber. I'm the detective, okay? There's a difference. She's, you know, I'm the detective, right? I'm the detective. She's, you know, she's you know, you're supposed to be detective, man. Oh, wow. Like, Holmes was the real villain all along. This is a moment for me to register this sensation. This time, there's no doubt where this particular aura is coming from. It's a consumed, through and through, where Kayla closes her eyes and sniffs lightly as if she's tracking it by scent. A couple houses away, it doesn't seem particularly strong, but sounds like a job for a current crop of magical girls. Then we should probably head out. I guess so. Kaylee sighs, looking down her feet. She knows that she still got that warrior instinct, but that's not what we came here for. It's not like how it used to be. Jerry, I know at our age we're supposed to let them take care of it, but maybe we could just stop by just to... Suddenly I hear a sharp-piercing scream. It sounds young. Too young for us to ignore. Hey, long time no see. Hey, Sammy, you look different. Do you see something? Yeah, I'm dead. How do you think I get this evidence? Huh? Officer? Hey, you call the cops on, like, my poor wife. Why do you call the cops on, yeah, how come you don't call the cops on Holmes, Gil? How about that? How about that? How come you don't call the cops on him? Because, you know, yeah. How come you don't do that? Before I can utter a word, Kaylee opens a window, jumping outside. I follow suit, dropping to the street and running after her. I guess she's not the only one who held on to those old instincts after all. So you start checking for those klepto hands. Oh, I think we're getting close to where the demo ended, actually. I remember this part. Kaylee leads the charge as much as we rush towards the spike of magical energy, spurred on by another monstrous roar. All I can do is offer a silent prayer that we make it in time. You won't get away with this, fiend. There, down the alley. She skids right and I follow. We don't have to travel far before we see it. Ugh! A grotesque mass of tentacles and eyes with an entire width of alley bursting forth from a human torso. Ew! Two of its appendages in the process of wrapping around its would-be prey. A consumed. Get off here! It's not safe for you! Despite the creature gaining the upper hand, the girl calls out to us in familiar protective tone of the city's guardians. While it's quite disconcerting to recognize that the girl's barely a teenager, Kaylee and I know better than anyone that magical girls can start young. Not just the outfit that gives her the nature of magical girl away, it's the fact that nobody else would be able to prioritize safety of bystanders while they're in that position. But we're no worry bystanders. I glance over my wife, who looks back at me with a determined smile. Lose it, right? I nod and give her a thumbs up in return. Remember that girl? Yeah, that's our adopted daughter. Well, she's not, but I feel like we are kind of like her mentor / adopted parent. You know what I mean? So, I feel like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like we're kind of her adopted parent. Ready when you are. Close my eyes, ready myself for transformation. Here's hoping I can still remember the words. Kaylee's hands find mine, we begin. For the sake of the world, we'll begin. Oh wait, the music will be its guardians. Let our spirits shine through. Don't tell me. Oh, we look so... Oh my god, we're so peak. It's so peak. The familiar glow passes through my body as I'm lifted off the ground, light bursting from within me and spraying outwards. Our cloak disappears swiftly, replaced by our old uniform and a cascade of ribbons and magic. This probably still fits. My revolver appears in my hand and I drop to the ground, my body brimming with power. Oh, we look so good. Oh my god, wait, the aura. Wait, hold on. Prepare our face justice. Do like a little rip in the back. We should look so cute. Kaylee drops next to me, her whip is snaking out from her hand as she opens her eyes. You will not escape our judgment. We are magical girls. I have on her. Look, she's pretty though, so it's okay. Doing background while fighting them to transform. Look, the monster just like saw how pretty we are. Was like, wait a minute, I can't interrupt. You know what I mean? Like they look too pretty. I can't like I have to see it, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. The girl's screams go quiet. She stares at us in disbelief. The consume has two frozen. Looks at you with the is like, huh? Like what are we seeing right now? It definitely wasn't expecting the two full-grown women ready to fight back. Kaylee charges down the middle, trusting me to follow her strategy. We don't need words to work together. Our minds can align perfectly at a moment's notice. Yet another perk of working with my wife. I dodge to the right, towards the wall, jumping effortlessly up to the 3rd floor of the building, landing in the fire escape. The consume doesn't notice my maneuver. Its animalistic mind still focused on Kaylee as she winds her whip in front of it. I can't see her face, but I know she's smiling. Judgment cage and entwine him. Her whips. She swings her whip straight down the middle, thorns ready to slash the monster's hide, but it doesn't move away. Instead, a sickening laugh erupts. Kaylee launches her whip forward. It slashes the whip away with one tentacle and shoots. It looks so ugly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This isn't me. I'm so sorry. He just looks really concerning. With the frightening speed, it's tipped sharp enough to pierce straight towards her. Well, cute. That's cute to you? It has a rib cage. Why is it a rib cage? Wait, ew. Why does it have a rib cage? Actually, with question mark. Why does it have a rib cage? That's my question. Why does it have that? I'm a little bit concerned. It's fashion these days, Grandma. Kaylee shifts in an instant, making a hole in the abdomen that the tentacle passed through without just grazing her. Get ready to fire! Whoa, is that me? A reduced mass of her torso wraps up towards her arm, extending it forward and flashing the whip past the consumed grasp, right where we want him. Oh my god, I look so cool. I pull the hammer back, and the chamber of the gun fills with brilliant light. 6 shots are more than enough. Kaylee whips an intercircles monstrous mass. It looks so... Ooh, what kind of eldritch being is that? Judgment cage never fails. Now it's my turn. Whoa. I fan the hammer at the fire 5 more times, rapidly releasing an arc of holy spheres towards the target. It's beautiful. Ooh. A face only a mother could love, I fear. The shots sink into its flesh, filling it with light from the inside out. It manages to allow one more pitiful scream before exploding into a brilliant shining dust. I'm its mother? You could be. Who knows? Who knows? Let me say this real quickly. Thank you. Elation complete. What? I mean, do we need to take a DNA test? Is that what we need to do here, Gil? With mission complete, the gun fades away. It's always come when I need it. But there are times where, when holding on it, will only make things worse. The last thing this kid needs is for someone to point a gun at her. Ain't that manless? So sad. Who's the I hopped down to the alley, landing without a sound. Oh, she's so cute! Look at her, she's so adorable. Like, you know, that's our daughter. That's our daughter. We don't need a DNA test. Like, that's our daughter. I love her hair, though, actually, and her little spikes on the hood. It's really cute. Cute. The girl is sitting with her back against the wall, eyes wide as she stares at us in shock. Congrats on the child killed. Yeah, congrats. It's okay, honey. You're safe now. You're all right. Who are you? I kneel down to her level, offering her a reassuring smile. I don't want to baby the kid, but I know how Kaylee and I both want to help her out. We do what we can. We're magical girls, same as you. We just have a little more experience. I stand, offering a hand down to help her up. After a moment, she takes it and slowly stands on shaky legs. I'm Sherry. This is my wife, Kaylee. We used to patrol around Navy Pier back in the day. Do you mind telling us your name? The girl opens and shuts her mouth a few more times before finally managing to speak. Her voice barely whispers as she stares at the ground. Ruby. My name is Ruby. She's so adorable. It's very nice to meet you, Ruby. Do you want to help us find somewhere else to sit down and rest for a minute? Or call you a ride home? She nods, leaning against the wall to steady herself. I like to sit down. There's a coffee shop around the corner that should still be open. Would you be comfortable going there with us? We understand if you're not. I know we're strangers and all. Okay, I think like after we finished talking to Rose, the demo stopped. So yeah, we're reaching like the part where the demo finished. Ruby friend looks up at us with wide eyes, clearly in shock. But through that expression, I can see a muted fire in her eyes. She'll be okay. Even if you're strangers, I know you're not the bad people. Bad people don't get to be magical girls. Conviction in her voice makes me grin. Rookie or not, this kid's heart is in the right place. But yeah, that's kind of our... Huh? But yes, are we really the bad guys? We kind of saved her life. So are we really the bad guys though? I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like we're the good guys. I feel like, I feel like we're the good guys. Oh wait, hold on, see. Minutes later, we're back in our civilian clothing, relaxing our drinks. Coffee for me. Oh, you drink coffee? Oh, well, you're a detective after all, I guess. And the hot chocolate for Ruby. Do you feel any better, honey? Ruby takes a long swig of her hot chocolate and lets out a shaky breath, leaning back in her chair. I'm no worse for wear. Thanks for your kind assistance. Her voice seems to be taking a bit deeper cadence without warning. I exchange a wordless look with Kaylee, who gives me a slice of shrugs. No problem, Ruby. You just take a couple more minutes to relax and we'll call you a ride home. You need not defer me as Ruby, ma'am. I have another moniker I use when speaking to other fellow Sister of Justice. You do? Do you now? Indeed. Now that we've become more acquainted, you can call me. She moves her hands in a confusing flourish. Nightshade. Not a single brain cell going through her head, is there? Kaylee and I share an awkward look, trying to think of an acceptable response. This is definitely not what I was expecting. Nightshade? That's a cool nickname. Alias, sweetie. It's an alias. How better than to strike fear in the hearts of our enemies in a name that resonates with the powerful energy of the night? Right, yeah, of course. Powerful energy and all. I think it's a great name, honey. You're not making it better. Kaylee, don't lie to her. Don't lie to her. You do? Her voice returns to the high pitch we heard in our battle during our battle. She really just committing to a bit. It's cause like I spent like a lot of time thinking of it and stuff, and I had like a bunch of other names I was gonna use, like Dark Moon or like the Nightbringer or stuff like that. But I thought this one was the best, so I. Her eyes go wide, and she claps her mouth shut, suddenly aware that she's what she's doing. When she speaks again, her voice is back to her nightshade tone. Anyway, I believe the nightshade suits me best. As soon, all the consume in Chicago will learn to fear that name. We're in Chicago, by the way. We're in Chicago, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think of like a magical girl in Chicago. Like that. I know that's funny to me. The concept of that alone is kind of funny to me. That's very nice, honey. Hello, you got this. Just make sure you're realistic about when you're ready to take on, okay? If we haven't shown up, that consume could have seriously hurt you, or worse. Magical Girl of Chicago. Yeah, we're in Chicago. I thought we would get like a fantasy name, but no, we're in Chicago. I don't know where in Chicago, but yeah, we're in Chicago. Gender Bell Condor Plaza. Oh no, it was no trouble. I'm certain I could have gone the upper hand sooner or later. However, having some help with some veteran warriors makes things much easier. Condor Plaza, the brain rot. Sorry, the brain rot. I'm sorry. The Uma Usme brain rot. Gender Bell El. That's canon. It's like a mafia magical girl out there in this universe. You think that's like viable? Hold on, wait, that'd be kind of peak though. Is like a mafia magical girl? It's definitely not. They might be. I try to keep my temper even, remembering how much of a hothead I was at her age. Everyone made it feel easy, like I could take on the world until I couldn't. And I don't want that to happen to her or anyone else. Ruby, we're serious. That consume was way too strong for you to be taking on alone. How long have you been a magical girl? Ruby mumbles her answer, barely audible over the coffee ambience. It's been a week, 2 weeks, or 1.5. Oh, she's brand new. Oh, she's fresh off the block. Oh boy, that wouldn't do it all. And you haven't had any prior training? Spending time with other experienced magical girls? She rolls her eyes, no doubt tired of lectures from adults. I get it. But it's a lot more important than to talk about curfews or whatever these kids get talks about these days. Well, but nothing's taught me enough how to fight using my powers. And it'd take long for me to establish myself as a hunter of the night. That's more than enough to slay the consumed, yes? Smaller ones, yes. But you weren't dealing with a smaller one, honey. Something like that needs teamwork to take down. Anime goes a lot of different directions. True. Ruby Howard's looking frustrated. Her nightshade persona slips again. Then how'd you learn? You fought them when you were still young, right? When we were still young? I'm only 28. She just called you an unk. Low-key Kaylee, she just called you unk. She called you a hag. Looks like I'm the only one trying to keep my temper in check. Kaylee can get a bit insecure when she's stressed out. I'm sure Ruby didn't mean anything, but I better mediate things just in case. I think she means when you were a teenager, baby. Of course you're still young. Thank you. Kaylee huffs and takes a lump of her coffee as I turn back to Ruby. To answer your question, Ruby, we learn by training. First by honing the skills Benevolence taught us, but eventually we learn new techniques from other magical girls as well. Knowledge is passed down from generation to generation. Actually, how long have there been magical girls in this world? Some magical girls are drawn to other magical girls. The two of us and our friends that work together to develop efficient combat tactics, like proper positioning and right balance between offensive and defensive, and what part of the consume tends to be weak points. It's all about teamwork. Being a magical girl is a group effort. Surely a team isn't absolutely necessary. Nightshade moves in the shadows and strikes unseen. A team would pronounce the presence. Plus, I'm not like super great when it comes to people sometimes. Well, okay, yeah, she's she's brand new. So that's what's going on. I'm sure Kaylee already knows that she's practically psychic when it comes to figuring out what's really going on with people. Me, I'm a bit slower when it comes to judge character. There's nothing wrong to be ashamed of, honey. To be ashamed of, honey. Believe it or not, I was the same way. Really? Really, I didn't have any friends before I became a magical girl. Just sat in the back of this class in an oversized hoodie and tried not to draw attention to myself. Then Benevolence came to me, and just like it came to you, and offered me a chance to do something with more of my life. And now I rob people. Well, that was... Oops, that sounds bad. I'm so sorry. And now I rob folks. You know, that could be your end goal. I mean, you'd be like me one day, kid, eventually start robbing people. Sorry. I promise that's not how it sounds. You made the choice to become a hero, so you're already plenty brave. There she goes again. Her pep talk is as enjoying as ever. Ruby takes a long of her hot chocolate and lets out a deep breath. Would you be willing to like help me? Maybe help you find a team. I mean, we're a little out of the loop when it comes to stuff like that. So, no. I mean, like, help me be a magical girl. Over nah. I mean, look. I mean, again, it's for the goodness of her heart. Became magical girl. I feel like Officer, also hi there. Hi there, DJ. How are you doing? We're playing a visual novel today, actually. So we're creating a successor. Look. I just feel like you. But yeah, I feel like no offense, Holmes. I feel like if you and Gila become magical girls, the world might end. You guys might destroy the whole world. You know what I mean? I mean that with the greatest care in the world. You might destroy the world. Not gonna lie. We would slay. You would destroy the world. But no, how are you doing, DJ? How are you doing? How's everything going? How are you doing? I look over at Kaylee, hand her her chin as she thinks over Ruby's request. Surely she must have expected the same thing, but she seems more intrigued by the idea than I am. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's her nature to take care of things after all. You want us to train you? You don't have to like give me lessons or anything, but maybe if I were to watch you two hunt or something, would that be okay? Oh, well, about that, we haven't fought a consume for years. Sorry, we're not the hunting type. What do you mean? We just fought one. That was an exception. If we hadn't heard you two nearby, we wouldn't saw it out. Oh, Ruby looks down, defeated. But I can't but feel like a jerk for shooting her down like that. You know, just telling the truth. Maybe you could just give me a bit of advice? I'm a fast learner, honest. That way I can catch up to everyone else. I'm gonna see stars. Oh, nice! Oh, yeah, the witch outfit. Yeah, the Infant Nikki update. Actually, I'm gonna play Infant Nikki tomorrow, actually. But you know, how... Do you like the witch outfit? How much are... Did you get any items yet, or are you still pulling? I'm wondering if I want to pull or not gonna lie. I'm kind of thinking about it. I was going back and forth on it. To be honest, say that from a magical, pretty magical. I feel like you would end the world. I feel like you would be behind it. Not gonna lie. Voice is quieter than before. Still doing her best to show conviction, but struggling to assert herself. Not feeling more guilty. This is the kind of thing where I'm happy where I think I do my entire route, but I doubt I could even offer much help now anyway. I look over at Kaylee, who sees that she's looking more guilty than I do. When she looks back at me, her eyes are wide and practically pleading. It's like she's asking if we can adopt a cat. I sigh, looking down and then look back at the kid. Well, I guess giving you a few pointers wouldn't hurt. Ruby, perks up. Instantly perks up, so does Kaylee. You mean it? Yeah, I think we can do that. But I don't remember too much of what we released out to set in stone back then. But we can tell you some tactical considerations and weaknesses you can exploit. That sort of stuff. And it would be a good chance to try a magical girl themed workout regimen I've been telling you about. And why is burping Yuri? I'm gonna kill you. Oh. Take fan. I don't think she can do that. I'm pretty sure I'm the man of the law, lady of the law. I fear. My character's a detective actually. My character's detective. Such hostility. Look. Look. Yeah, I'm a detective actually, Fruit. So I don't think I should be committing crimes right now. Yeah. Well, my wife is committing a crime. I'm the one in the black suit. Not black suit, the black, yeah. It's really a coat. It's not a suit. This is my wife. This is my lovely. She does commit crimes. She does rob people. Well, rob houses, but she's pretty. So, you know, I think it's okay if she... You know, I think because she's pretty, that kind of cancels out any crimes that she has committed by that alone, I feel like. You know? You're the rich. No. It's she steals from the poor and gives to the rich. Oh my god! Sorry. She steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Oh my, I keep saying the wrong way. Girl kisser. Yeah, no, we've been married. Well, I think in lore, we've been married for like a long time now, me and her. Because we've known each other since like high school. I don't know about like dating though, but we've known each other since high school. I don't know about the dating part. The second time, look, I misspoke. I thought it was a joke, but the look in Kaylee's grin tells me how excited the idea makes her. No way she does not want to start the tidbits of advice. She really wants to train her. Training a rookie magical girl, honestly. That might be just the thing she needs to make her feel better about her time as magical girl is running out. Also, apparently I'm washed up. Apparently I'm an unk. They keep saying like how our powers are going to like disappear after a certain amount of time, like end of the year. So I think I'm washed up. I'm just when I'm washed, I'm unked and I'm chopped. But yeah, they keep saying like, hey, we're running out of powers pretty soon. So like I think I'm washed. I'm a washed up bum. I fear it's show over. They're not gambling. Wait, I'm not a gambling addict though. No, what's gambling? But no, good luck. It's maybe a part of me can see the appeal as well. Passing on our knowledge to the next generation does sound like something close to closure. Just a little bit too. No sense of thinking of that right now. Just need to focus on what's in front of me. I mean, if it would be too much trouble, then if that's okay, like, I guess lessons might be okay. We could try it at least. Nothing major though, okay? It'd be an after-school program. How fun! Rui makes another strange gesture, no doubt reforming her nightshade persona. Indeed, with such wise teaching from my she called us Unk again. I will gain the strength I need to be a true warrior of the night, a guardian of our fair city. I'm officially making our first training rule that you can't call us elders. Call us your elders, I mean. My mentors? I think that works. Kaylee nods, takes a last sip of her coffee, finishing with a satisfying ah. So shall I make our contact using existing group chat, or will we be working independently? The what now? Ah, I see. Rui pulls out her phone and opens up this messaging app I've never seen before. I was interested in this sort of things like that when AMI shut down. So I'm pretty sure there's plenty of apps like that. My fellow warriors of the night use a GC we use to coordinate our attacks on the enemy. I observe rather than participate. She's an introvert. Okay, got you. She's too scared. But it's quite helpful when it comes to logistics. At the very least, to ensure none of them interfere with my mission of darkness. So, you do know the magical girls? Well, I met one who sent me the link to the chat. But only once. She's nice and all, but she didn't understand my nature. It's nightshade, I mean. Well, isn't this interesting? It'd been very helpful to have something like that when we were more active. Wouldn't you agree, dear? I shrugged, finishing my coffee as well. It seems like it makes more sense just to talk on the phone. But what do I know? Hey, if it works, then it works. Probably something we need to learn, though. Perhaps it would come... Perhaps we better simply communicate via text message then. She puts her phone away, no doubt surprised by our ignorance, whatever app that is. You know how to text, right? Yes, I know how to text. Kaylee leans over, whisper to Ruby. Still loud enough for her to hear me. She didn't know how until a few years ago. You're kidding. Look, technology is my thing. Oh, we're unk. Oh, it's Tojo over. Sherry, lock it, lock it. But thank you for like, though. Thank you for like, Sherry. We look so, we had 10 messages, sweetie. Ruby laughs at that one, a shaky uncertainty gone from her voice, like our job is done. Let me give you my number. We can figure out the train schedule soon, okay? Okay. I mean, very well. I look forward to mastering the ways of the night with your assistance. Good to hear it. She's quite an interesting girl, no doubt about it. Odd for sure, but every magical girl is quite odd at that age. We all certainly were. Do you need us to call you a ride? I'll be fine, ma'am. Home isn't far from here. Just make sure you're careful on the way home. No more fights, okay? Very well. Even the most tireless of night warriors must rest from time to time. Isn't she like 12? Girl, you need like, probably like a curfew, a bedtime. Yeah, exactly. Well, she's also like 13, but you get the point. I get up and pay for the 3 of us, tossing a few bucks I left in the tip jar. Behind me, Kaylee and Ruby swap numbers and say their goodbyes. She's always been good with kids. Mom energy, I think Nia called it. And who knows, maybe you'll help us figure out how she really feels about having kids. Oh, wait, huh? Of our own someday? Wait, hold on, wait. See? Hold on, see, like, well, we're so dead though. Because, like, we're the mentor figure and possibly parental figure to Ruby. I mean, I don't know how she's with her parents, but are we gonna be the parental figure and mentor figure? Oh, we're so dead. Kaylee, do not put your hair in the anime mom side braid. Do not do that. Do not put your hair in the side braid. It's already kind of long already. That's already a bad sign. Take care, Ruby. We'll see you soon. Kaylee nudges me and mouths Nightshade. Oh, I mean Nightshade. Take care of yourself. As you all my mentors, I look forward to beginning our training post-haste. I love eating my mom here, so about true. Oh, so hi there, Omok. How are you doing? Actually, Omok, you had a good time. Well, I think we're coming to the end of the demo. Now we're gonna play the part that we... But you know how you do, Omok. How are you doing? Me and my lovely wife just adopted a child, I think. But no, yeah, we're playing the full game now. I played on stream a couple weeks ago. We played the demo, but now the full game came out on Tuesday, actually. So I thought I finished it off. Now we're in the, I think here last time this is where the demo stopped. But no, how are you doing though? How are you doing though, Milk? Yeah, look at my lovely wife though. My adorable wife. Night to go. Is that a bad thing? I guess it could be worse, but I do think that I'm done with this process for the time being. You and me both. I'm gonna meow like a light as soon as we get home. Kaylee chuckles and kisses my cheek, taking her hand in mine. We chuckle in unison as we stop through the doors and start our journey home. Definitely time to done. Oh wait, I forgot to save. Thank you. So for the night when we plan to solve mystery, I feel like we've been left with significantly more questions than answers. And that's not just about Ruby. The world is cooked. What do you mean? I've been saving the day. I've been saving the day though. We literally saved a poor innocent girl earlier. We're kind of the Batman. You know what I mean? We're the Batman of our world. Yeah, you see what I mean? Because like I'm a detective. You know what I mean? We're the Batman of our universe. So why just happened to show up when we were investigating? Was it drawn to the energy Kaylee felt? Or could it be some kind of lure? A distraction meant to pull us away from the crime scene? A possibility that I don't want to consider. Not because I'm needlessly paranoid, yet another sign that this case is missing of my head. Because it would mean something larger at play here. Hey babe? That aura you felt at the house, it wasn't the consume we just took out, was it? No, it wasn't even close. In fact, it wasn't even close to any aura of any consumed I've seen before. So what do you think it was? It was Gil. Sorry. Something new. And probably something dangerous. I nod, feeling the paranoia spreading through my mind. I'm already too old to be handling cases with magic involved. But then it tells me this might not have a choice. Oh nice, I got the achievement. Yeah, sorry, oh my, I think Gil's the bad guy here, not gonna lie. Okay, wait, so this is where the demo ended last time. Demo ended, so this is like the full game now. Yeah, we're in the full game territory. Setting up for the Ruby after school tutors was a lot more easier than I expected. All I had to do was lift a couple of official documents from our school to mail to our parents. After a brief meeting with them, they went away believing we were just a couple of math experts. I kind of wish we picked a different lie though. I'm awful at math, but at least it's a lot more believable than telling we're gonna be teaching their daughter how to fight monsters. Is a real MC? I know about that one. Things should be gone off hitch, but as soon as Sherry finished moving the couch and setting up the coffee table, After promising she put them back exactly where they were to create a sparring space, we realized one major problem at our hands. It's already 5:45, and Ruby's in here. But yeah, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How's everything going? But see, look at our house though. We look like we're middle class, or maybe like upper middle class. Maybe I don't know what the economy is in this world. I mean, is Chicago cheap to live in? We are in Chicago after all. Is Chicago expensive or is it cheap? I feel like it's probably expensive. We agree on 4:30, right? She's probably running late. You know how the trains are in the afternoon. I hope you're right. It's just can't help wondering if she might have gone cold feet. Honestly, I'd be nervous if I were her too. Working with your magical girls can always feel a bit more real. It's very Midwestern. Thank you, thank you. Are you jealous? How are you doing, though, Makari? How are the pools been for you? Upper, lower, middle class? And look over to the apple slice and juices I prepared for us. It's a classic set of refreshments, and it's the same kind I used to bring Sherry after her games. Honestly, healthy, refreshing, and an acceptable level of sugar as a little boost. This doesn't involve much cooking, but still a bit more artistry to the presentation. Those are perfectly fine. You have to they're brown a little bit. The vibrant. Okay, you like the apples, don't you? Sherry will appreciate them. Oh wait, are we playing as Kaylee right now? Because why are we referring to Sherry as the third person? I didn't do that before. By her name. Are we playing from her? Are we playing from Kaylee's POV? Hey babe. She puts her hand on my shoulder. Oh no, no, we're not. We're not. I'm sorry. I take it back. I had a whole theory, then I died in a second afterwards. Give me a reassuring smile. Just like that, I'm grounded again. It'll be okay. You can be okay? Yeah, I think so at least. I believe in you. She looks at my shoulder and heads to the door, opening to be greeted by a sullen-looking Ruby. Or maybe trying to be cool Ruby? I can't really tell, but I feel like it's the latter. Also, here's my daughter, by the way. We've adopted Ruby. She's basically our child right now, you know? Forgive me. Hello, my mentors. Forgive my lateness, but I've waited until the sun dipped to lower in the sky. I fight better in darkness, you see. Is that right? And there's like none of my cat. Like I had like a whole theory. Like I thought maybe like me and Kaylee are gonna like switch POVs. You know, like in some books or like games. But no, I take it back. We magic girls are creatures of the night, are we not? To train, I must be able to draw strength from the very night. Of course we are. Isn't that right, dear? I look over to Sherry, raising my eyebrow in gesture I hope to communicate. Look, but see, like, we are, that's what Kaylee's thinking right now. That is her, that's not my thought. That's her thought. So, like, I'm kind of right. Sure. For sure, Ruby. Creature of the night. Gotcha. 3 steps forwards, flourishing dramatically. After tonight, I know I'll be ready to defeat the forces of darkness that threaten our city like a true hero of the night. I wouldn't fail again. That's wonderful, honey. I'm sure you'll be great. Now, would you like some apple slices before we get started? Oh, yes, please. I'll play for her. Sherry is swooping over as soon as she got a chance to grab some as well. This is long until they devour the whole tray. Ruby takes a drink of her orange juice before looking at me, still avoiding eye contact. But no, she's so cute. She kind of reminds me of like Fischl from Genshin. It's kind of giving me like that's my vibes. I guess because they both kind of have the whole like, you know, dark purple, you know, and the whole of the night thing. Wait, no, like low-key, her and Fischl, they'd be like best friends actually. I think they'd be like really good friends, her and Fischl. Ruby and Fischl, they would be like best friends, I feel like. Thank you, Miss Cohen. Just Kaylee is fine. Miss Cohen makes me feel like a old lady. Oh, right, I'm sorry. Her voice lacks the same usual edge of confidence when she gets like this. Hopefully, Sherry and I can help her strike a balance between her insecurity and her nightshade. So, ready to get started? Of course, I spent time since our last meeting honing my killer instincts for this training session. I don't think we're gonna be doing any killing today, honey. Ah, yes, of course. Clearly. But one must always be prepared to unleash that instinct that moment, yes? Sure. Oh, you know, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything to her. Sherry coughs awkwardly before gesturing to the sparring space. Why don't you go ahead and join me over here? We can start with the basic combat training. I look forward to your instruction. Is she gonna be okay? Sherry, who starts to teach her basic hand-to-hand combat defensive maneuvers. I watch them practice core moves, occasionally offering some advice from the sidelines. Don't forget to uppercut, sweetie. Oh, good call. Thank you, babe. Happy to help. Maybe we should focus on specialization for her. You want to take over for that? And now I take my place. So yeah, so it is from Kaylee's POV. I'm not wrong. Wait, hold on. It is from Kaylee's POV sometimes. Like some words are. In my defense. Yeah. Also, hi, this space. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? But no, you're good. You're good. Thank you for hopping in this space. I appreciate it. Have a good night. You're good. I hope you feel better, by the way. I hope you feel better. But no, you're good. You're good. You're good. Thank you for stopping by. She's breathing hard, and her stance is starting to slip. She's holding herself well, but the exhaustion is clear as day on her face. I relaxed my stance, taking a strategy that probably be better for her right now. Actually, Ruby, why don't you sit down for a minute? I'll grab you some water and we can talk strategy for a bit. I don't need a break. The power of the night can't be exhausted by simple exercises. Ruby, a little water is going to diminish the power of the night. Take a seat. Ruby looks away embarrassed. Yes, ma'am. She flops down on the chair while Sherry looks over to me and scratches her back of her neck. I know she's worried about being too much of a taskmaster with this stuff, but I don't think she's being too harsh there. I remind her of that later. For now, I fill up glasses of water for all of us, and then bring them over and stand next to Sherry. Alright, Ruby, are you ready to talk about specialization? What do you mean? Well, it's important to know how to attack and defend. It's important to be able to prioritize one or the other in specific situations. That applies to offense and defensive mindsets as well. Yes, of course, I understand completely. She clearly doesn't, but I can tell she's getting there. Let me give you an example. Say you come across this very intimidating looking consume that's in the process of attacking an innocent person. The consume looks at you and gets ready to fight, but it's still got its victim in its grasp. You don't know what kind of attack it's being ready to throw at you. In this situation, you should— Oh, I get to pick? Wait, hold on. I get to pick? Wait, hold on. Attack head on for a better shot of freeing the victim from harm. Take cover for a better shot at killing the consume and staying safe. Now, boy, you rush in like that. You rush in without a single, like, no fear, full adrenaline. You just rush in head first. I see. Then I'll unleash the power of the night to defend the innocent. Exactly. I'm sure you'll do great. I look at Sherry. She nods in agreement. Situations like these are always a tough call, but two of us have always been through enough to give a definite answer to the question. Hopefully Ruby is able to take it to heart. Another trainer estimate. I feel like I gave a great answer though. I feel like I gave a perfect answer. Not gonna lie. And honestly, also, hi there, Kai. How are you doing? How are you doing? How's everything going? Hope you're doing well. Astro Girl, it is. We somehow managed to adopt, mentor one right now. I feel like we're gonna die though, because I feel like being a mentor in this kind of genre will get you killed. I'm thinking like Mommy and like Madoka Magica. Madoka Magica. We're kind of giving up that vibe right now, I fear. Well, Kaylee is. I'm not, but Kaylee kind of is. So, like I said, Kaylee, don't put your hair in a side braid. Trust, don't do that. How are you doing though, Kai? How are you doing? How are you doing? Also, take your time, Kaylee, take your time. We go through the main questions without issue. Despite her situation when we first meet her, she nails almost every single one of my scenarios. With a bit more combat training, she's got potential to be top of her game. It's getting a bit late. Maybe we'll got some time to squeeze in one more sparring session. I'm about to ask Sherry. She's up to it when sudden sound in the kitchen makes all three of us jump. Oh, my goat, Nina! Sorry, guys, look at my lovely wife, Nina. Look how beautiful she is. Look at this most adorable angel. There's nothing wrong, you know? Damn, you girls are crushing the whole teacher thing. You all start a magical training center or something. I guarantee that bring a lot more than being a super suit does. Wait, is Nina gonna... Sorry, is Ruby gonna know Nina? Because Nina is a pop star. Is she really be like a fan of Nina? That'd be kind of cute, actually. We go around us finding a sitting on the kitchen table, helping herself to one of the juice boxes from earlier. Come on, Nina. What do we say about unannounced visits? Oh, please, Cher. Do not look you weren't always psyched to be blessed by my charming presence. I can't help but giggle when looking at Sherry's stern expression, as if she could actually be mad at Nina for long. I suppose it's a good time as introduction to Nina, the lady in pink. Look, she's so pretty and adorable, and we love Nina. Nina's the greatest character in the entire game, entire of all fiction, actually. She's peak. Ruby, this is Alabasta, you'd be staring at Nina with a wide eye and jaw. Oh, well, she does know Nina. Yes? Nina, you girls clearly use this kind of reaction. Nina, she is a fan. Look, she's literally shaking. Oh my god, my girl is literally shaking in her boots. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Oh my... Ruby? Ruby? I didn't take a screenshot. I need to take a what the? What am I looking at? Well, I think I think she really likes Nina. I think she really likes Nina. You know, I don't wanna. Oh my god, can I just take a picture real quickly? I just want, you know, I just want to take a picture real quickly. Just don't mind me. I just want to take a quick picture. You know, I get the feeling you might have heard me before. Ruby jumps down with this shaky grin on her face. Yes, like we stand eternal. Stan. Oh, Wig? Wig. I got like every album of yours. I can't believe you're a magical girl? Well, that's not kind of tea up for a spill, obviously. Please don't spill anything in my house. Nia holds her hand to her chin, chuckling. Oh, Cher, you two have no idea what we're talking about, do you? That's not true, I get it. Ruby stands you. It's the opposite of not being able to stand you. It makes perfect sense. But that's not what stand means. It's actually Stan, Miss Cohen. I'm glad someone he knows how would like to be hip. Oh girl. Nothing can speak by what the two of them are saying, but I am more confused by Ruby's fascination with Nina. I figured a girl like her listen to media that's a bit more dark. Also hi there you guys, hi there lad, hi there. So is in this arc. I fear not. I mean Nina remember just like the blonde hair. It's more just kind of blonde hair, I fear. But then, you know, how you guys doing? Well, welcome to the actually not God's Hell actually, because we're doing visual novel stream actually for once. Our first one actually. But no, it's going pretty good so far. We're like about actually let me save the game real quickly. I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, we're about to hit the 2-hour mark actually. But no, I really enjoy it so far. I have a lovely wife. You know, I have a lovely wife. She's over here. Her name is Kaylee. And there's me in the middle. I look so cool. I'm kind of orphaning right now, low key. And this is Ruby. She's not my daughter, even though it does kind of give that vibe, like looks wise. I feel like, you know, I mean, green and blue equals purple, I guess, somehow. But yeah, no, Ruby is like our student, I guess you could say. But no, how are you guys doing? Is everything going? Has it been destroyed? I think Ruby likes Nina. Ruby seems to be a fan of Nina. Also, Nina's the greatest character of all fiction. Look at her. She's so adorable. Look at her, she's so cute. When did they have a friend named Nina? I think that they meant the Nina. Oh, you two are so much trouble for not talking to me before I meet your student. Not to mention nothing about slang. Then I'm surprised someone so technology illiterate isn't up to latest trends. So apparently I'm Unk apparently to Ruby and Nina. Even though I think Nina's like my age actually. Nina and I are the exact same. Well, with Cherry, we're the exact same age. Actually, Kaylee is younger than all three of us. Well, besides Ruby, she's younger than the two of us. So I know why she's calling me Unk for, when we're probably like maybe like a month apart in age. But like we're all in the same year though, but like different months. We know as much as we need to know. I don't see how Wig and Stans are gonna come up on the job. The fifth giving Unk. What do you mean? We're a detective. We're professional. We're professional. It's called being professional, alright? We can't be walking around like in like this kind of outfit with a fur coat, okay? A fur scarf. We're being professional. Playing at Ruby. Ruby, right? That's her name? Yes, ma'am. I mean, I said we definitely passed Nightshade Zone. Maybe that's a good thing. Well, good to meet you, Ruby. I hope we have a chance to work together sometime. Yes, please. I mean, I look forward to it. Of course you are. I'm me after all. She's so peak. As for you two, she turns to give us a quick wave. Let's plan a hunting trip soon, okay? Maybe by then you'll learn what social media is. Toodles. So she teleported to my house. Ate my food, drank my water, called me an Unk and left. We should fight her next time. There's no way she came to my house, called me poor, called me Unk, ate my food and drank my water and ran off. Like that, she's gone. I didn't get a chance to ask why she showed up in the front. To eat our food. That was it. She came for free food. Yes, and so I guess we'll call it for a day. That's a Ruby who's clearly starstruck. It's only for the best. Maybe we can pick up again tomorrow afternoon. Ruby shakes her head rapidly, rubs her eyes before nodding. Yes, of course. I shall return to learn more of the powers of the night tomorrow. That sounds lovely, honey. I guess Nightshade can take a pretty quick recovery. Hopefully she can zone back in when she's around Nina too. Wow. Sherry heads to the door, reaching for her jacket. You need a ride home? No necessary. The rooftops shall be more efficient for me. I'm sure you don't get seen, alright? Not to worry, the night is my ally. Not a single brain cell. Right. Totally. What's that? Another wave. Ruby departs from home. Departs for home, sorry. Sherry closes the door behind her, letting out a long breath. That went well, I think. I'd say went well 90%, 90% well, or whatever percent we did before Nina showed up. I'm searching before I start. See, so we are seeing Kaylee's POV for a couple of lines. I wasn't crazy when I said that. I wasn't crazy. But it's not like fully her point of view. It's like for a couple of lines. I'm sure she'd be happy to help, but bless her heart, she's always ends up with things a little off. It's not a big deal, not really. But I just like it when things are in the exact right place. Honestly, same. Perfectly arranged, everything perfectly arranged and perfectly designed. Nice and neat and ideal home. Is that a car? Do we have a car in this economy? Are we upper? Nah, no, we're kind of more middle class. She doesn't quite get it. I'm sure it does same for my share pair. I wonder why I show up anyway. You know her, having a reason for things never been her strong suit. I guess. She better not be trying to help us out with Ruby's training though. I have to spend my afternoons listening to that internet slang. I'm gonna go nuts with transition. But it's like for a few lines, so I kind of get it. If it's like for a full chapter, then yeah, but I think I kind of get the point after a minute or two. I'm still trying to get a handle of the slang when we were in high school. It'll be a long time before I figure out what wigs. Don't ask the wig. I don't ask about the wig comment. Don't ask about that. Don't ask about it. None very tubular of you, dear. She lets us finish off moving everything back to its perfect place. There's that lovely feeling of familiarity again. It's odd though. Familiarity feels a bit different. Is that right? No, it's nothing. Feels contracture. It's more expanded. Ah. Nothing. Just remember. That's right. There's something more. You're gonna be a star someday. I just know it. So, is this Nina's point of view? Stop it. I didn't make blush. That Star Trek feeling, the gentle affection for the girl, looking up to her. I've seen Nina act the same way. Sing for me again, please. Fine. But just one more, okay? I miss Nia already though. Can Nia come back? I know Nia kind of broke into our house basically and stole our food, but can she come back? She's pretty, so it's okay. I love Nina. Shift the cows a few more inches to the right. Something about it doesn't feel perfect anymore. Oh. It's been a few days since our last session with Ruby. She's told us that she's been training diligently on her days off. So I suppose this is where we should test her, find out how much that training has actually paid off. I got faith in her. As weird as she might be, I can tell how serious she is about this. Hey, Ruby, honey. Wait, sorry. Hey, honey, Ruby said she'll be here in a few minutes. Oh, good timing. Just clear out the sparring space. Did Nia bring back to you about whether or not she's going for this one? Kaylee shakes her head as she finishes peeling off the last of her clementines. Her love for the healthy post-workout snacks haven't diminished a bit. Thank you, waifu. But she's really pretty. She's like really pretty. She's like really pretty, okay? They're both pretty, okay? They're both pretty. Is that a crime to admit? They're both really pretty? You know? Is that a crime? Is that a crime? You know what I mean? Is that a crime? You know? For sure. I'm sure she's definitely dying to use her power as much as she can find her final month. So yeah, is there like a time limit? Because they keep saying it's the final month. Like, is it all I can think about is the age. Is it something else that's making like only use their power for a certain amount of time? And what does you do? I mean, I still got some time left. Right, of course. Sorry, babe. I feel like it is an age thing. Because Kaylee is the youngest between me and Nina. And I'm saying, oh, I'm losing my powers already. And Kaylee is younger than us. She's 29 and we're 30. Do you remember if she's like a year younger or like we're in the same year and she's... No. She's like a month ago till her birthday, actually. I wonder what that means. The betrayal of Kaylee. Look, I love both. Is that a crime? I love both. I wonder. When you come over and let me show you. I found the chair I'm carrying, quickly closed distance between us. Aww. She leans back against the kitchen counter, looking with a... Oh, they're so cute together, the two of them. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, share pair duty calls. Guess I have to give me a few more details about like the best thing after our nightshade session. Are we calling her that now? Hey, someone's gotta. The kid's clearly insecure. Don't say that out loud now. And that persona of hers helped with that. It's a bit embarrassing to go along with it, but we all need a confidence boost sometimes, especially kids. Magic Girl Side has a timeline? It does? I should never watch the anime, actually. But I wonder if it's like an age thing or something else. Because they keep saying that powers are gonna go soon. Like, oh, we used to have it. It's about to go soon. I get back to moving the furniture while Kaylee opens the door and welcomes Ruby inside. Greeting once again, my teachers. As expected, I've come to master your most advanced combat techniques. I'm sure you have, honey. Just give us a few more minutes to set up. Yes, of course. Ruby sits down in the kitchen while I finish moving the couch, doing her best to look pensive and brooding. It's passable. And how was your day today, honey? It was okay, I guess. I mean, the day passed and every other day, like every other day, and one lives the normal life by daylight. Well, that's good to hear. How did things go with that boy you're talking about? Wait, boy? Wait, romance? Hold on. With who now? Ruby stares at the ground, no doubt trying to hide a bit of embarrassment. I'm also familiar with that particular move. Just, some guy I was talking to Kaylee about last time. Nothing important or anything. Just, like, cool and stuff. Friend of yours. Kind of? I don't know. It's hard to talk to the boys sometimes. That's okay, honey. Sherry and I weren't good at talking to boys either. Pretty sure that's because we were lesbians. Yeah, but I was say, like, did you guys really even... That may or may not have played a bit of the role, yes. Dama got chuckle at Ruby. I'm glad she's more comfortable about opening up about that stuff with us. This trust is the most important bond magical girls can share with each other, both on and off the hunt. Teaching her that what's going on is way more important than any kind of combat training. As she masters it, she'll be unstoppable. Kaylee halfway through teaching Ruby the basis of I don't know what that's fent. I'm so sorry, Ruby. Oops. Faint. What fent? I'm so sorry. The brain rot. Okay, sorry. My phone starts ringing. I go out the counter expecting to call from Nina, but the number isn't one I recognize. Tell you a spam call, but something in the back of my mind tells me to pick up anyways. Call my detective instinct. They grow up so fast. Look, she's growing, you know. In a blink of an eye, the kids, they just grow up so fast. Oh, it's Nat! Oh, she hates me. It's Nat. We need to talk. How the hell did you get this number? Don't give me that. We both know you're not naive enough to think we wouldn't keep tabs on you. Can you talk or not? Oh, wait. Did she know we broke in? There's no way she did that. No, there's no way. How could she tell? There's no way. Kaylee motions to Ruby to stop, looking at me with a worried expression. Is everything okay, sweetie? I'm not giving her a reassuring smile. Everything's fine, I promise. Just need to talk just real quickly. You two go ahead and continue. I'm sure this kind of behavior wouldn't make anyone suspicious, but Kaylee takes it in stride. We trust each other enough to be at peace with keeping secrets. I tell her everything and she does the same, but I got a feeling whatever that Nat's about to tell me isn't something I'm gonna want to talk about in front of Ruby. Kaylee turns back to Ruby and starts demonstrating another counter as I step out into the hall. Keep my voice low when I respond. Okay, start talking. You better have a damn good reason why you don't just email me. Does she know? I hear her sigh as I bump my free hand to a fist. Drop the tough guy act, Sherlock. I'm about to do you a favor. I thought you said you're done with favors. Call it a courtesy. Or just me looking out for your stubborn ass. Is this like a tsundere thing? Does she like... Okay, sorry. I don't think I'll hang up on you. Don't think I will hang up on you. I got shit to do. Listen, I'm calling about the case. The case. Don't tell me. We got another one. Fresh too. Oh, sorry, but something different entirely. I'm so sorry. I read that from. Something we training is gonna have to end a bit early. The last free bit of my mind brain starts to working on excuses on sending her home. What's the address? I can leave right now. I'll give the address, but I better not see you there. Why the hell not? For the same reason I called instead of emailing, because I don't want you getting involved. I know damn well that if I don't tell you the address, you'll find a way to find on your own. I'm telling you now because you need to know the recent report you have to stay away from. Then with like, oh, did I just get fired? Well, I mean, I'm not part of the police force, but did I just get blacklisted? They're done with letting you on the scene. I did my best to cover for you, but I'm out of excuses. If they see you out there, you're living in handcuffs. You're joking. They know they need me for this. Nava is quieter this time, softer, almost like she cares. I know, we both do. My boss is still letting the PI trample all over our scene without any results. I mean, give me like a month or two. Like, did the case like just start? Like, give me some time. I can't be solving this like in 20 minutes. Give me some, give me some time. That's bullshit, and Nat calls it. Nat agrees. The cops just want to be the one to collar this guy so they can get their on TV. There's no point in arguing. Her whole "I'm telling you to stay away" is bullshit too. She wouldn't give me the address if she didn't want me there. Fine, just tell me where it is and I'll stay out of sight. 86 Paros Street? Paros? God, I'll avoid it like the plague. Don't f with me on this one, Sherry. I'm serious. You won't get worried next time. So I'm guessing we're gonna come like later on in the evening, like nighttime, like how we broke into the guy's house. Yeah, don't even regret this. I hang up and lean against the wall, trying to figure out the plan. They'll obviously have the body carried away before I can get there. The crime scene will definitely be locked down. Not the locks my wife was involved. So yeah, we're gonna break in again, aren't we? You're doing great. Why don't you take a quick break to rehydrate and to have a snack? Yes, Miss Cole, Kaylee. Excellent. I'll be back in a few minutes to test you on what we learned last week. Ruby's ghost gets there first. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh wait, cause Ruby can overhear us talk. Cause she's about to talk to us right now, Kaylee. Oh wait, you're right. Oops. There's no way she's that crazy, right? Surely she's not that insane. She's gonna like, you know, right? I'm going to hope so. But today's a visual novel day. Yeah, our first visual novel stream actually. Kind of crazy when you think about it. But no, how are you doing though, Decaf? How are you doing? How's everything going? How's your day been so far? We're about... Actually, I don't know how long the novel's gonna be, actually. I'm not too sure. Sorry, I've been busy yapping a lot. Or Alpha. Oh, yeah. This is Kaylee, our lovely wife, and this is me. I'm Sherry. I look really cool, I'm not gonna lie. But no, how are you doing, Decaf? How are you doing? But I think we're about, like, 2 hours in, but I've been yapping once in a while, though, so, you know. About crash your bed. Ah, I see. But then, how's the games been for you today? How's your day been? But yeah, the game just came out like on Tuesday. It's still pretty new, the game. I think everything is alright. You could say that. Oh. Kay steps out into the hall and closes the door behind her. Moving closer to me. And allowing voice to whisper. Another one? Not just that. I'm covering the investigation for this time. I guess the cops want to make sure I don't solve the case and get away with their propaganda. So we're definitely gonna investigate, right? I can wrap my arm around her, kissing her forehead. I know it's kind of late for you, but no, you're good. Thank you for hopping in, though. I still appreciate it. You know. But yeah, we're kind of like former magical girls, basically. We still like our powers, though. Also, we're mentoring another magical girl, so we might die because you know it's always kind of you can't ask me for a death sentence right there with that kind of thing. Much as I'm worried about having Kaylee involved in things so potentially dangerous, I can't deny about how much easier it is having her around. I see. Also, apparently, we might lose our powers soon because they keep saying, like, oh, you know, my powers are fading away. You know, we're gonna stop being a magical girl. So I think it's low-key an age thing because everyone is 30. Okay, well, I'm 30. The other, like, well, she's not here right now, but Nina, who's also, like, was in a group with us, she's also 30. My wife is 29. I think she's, like, in the same year, but she's born, like, later in the month than we are. So I think like maybe as you get older you just like lose your powers, I guess. But I think it's interesting that like they're all in their 30s and they're all saying like, oh, we're about to lose our powers. They haven't explained it yet, but it seems like you just kind of retire, I guess. You're like in forced retirement. I guess you're like an athlete, I guess. Like, you know, you just like she swings the door open and steps out, holding it out for me while giving a playful, overdramatic bow. Wow. After you, honey. Her grandchildren, about to say, I think maybe it's like it's better that way, you know? They can start having a normal life, you know what I mean? But yeah, they keep saying like, hey, my powers are kind of fading away. So I'm wondering if like, if that's gonna be like, well, I mean, if I get the good ending, is that gonna be like the good ending? We just kind of retire peacefully and like, you know, no more powers. We just live a nice life. But yeah, imagine being like 80 years old, has been like fighting demons and monsters for your entire life. I'd be pissed off, not gonna lie. I think that's kind of better. I just get retired. As usual, the scene has been entirely cleaned out. It reeks of bleach, even more than normally does. It's more distracting than the traffic outside. Sometimes I can normally tune it out, but right now it's sharper than ever. If I didn't know any better, I would say they took away even more than the usual just to spite me for trying to get involved. Well, it's probably just paranoia setting in. This whole thing has us both on edge more than we've ever been since we were kids. I mean, they didn't say how old they were when they first became magical girls, but it seems like they're in high school, or maybe like a little bit, maybe like yeah, something either like during it or like yeah, it has to be like during it. Maybe like a little bit before it. There's no doubt about it. It's the same aura as before. It feels even stronger this time. You're definitely right. How can you tell? I can actually feel it this time. It was that strong to me. It must be overpowering to you. No kidding. She's right about the aura being more than your usual consumed aura too. Something feels wrong. The consumed energy is being mixed together with something else, something I can't describe. And yet it feels like it's on my tip of my tongue. Do you think there's something here you can trace, honey? Not likely. The blood has been cleaned up enough that tracing it would probably just end up with me tracing the surface it was on, and the furniture wouldn't be much help either. But I guess it's up to good old-fashioned detective work. Me and Kren, we're such into the space kid. We had to go to a black hole. Like, you kids got easy with your basic monsters, you know? Back in our day, you know? Back in my time. She gave me a encouraging nod and a grin. I ran my fingers through her head affectionately. I know she's just trying to be supportive, but it's hard to not feel a sense of hope when I look at her. Are you gonna start by chasing the joint? Is that what you do for marks, right? It would be if I lived in the 1950s. These days it's called scouting. That's much less interesting. It really is. I follow her gaze and looks around the room before trying to examine the position of what remains of the blood splatters. The position of them would indicate the victim was killed while sitting down. Does that mean he was asleep in the chair? Or did he just now have time to struggle? Second option is more likely given that I haven't seen any sign of struggles. But if this really is consumed, well, they're sadly known for their subtlety. There are no windows in here. Huh? Look around us. There's not a single window on any of the walls. That door is the only way in. So the killer came through the front door. I guess the victim wasn't sitting down after all. They could have been tied down. Not sure about that. If you trace the door, would you be able to find out when it was last unlocked? Did anyone tell you you're a genius? Once or twice? Wait. Let me cook. Turn back the clock. Bring the past to me so that I might see the truth. For the sake of the innocent. I'm a little bit overfarming right now. Slight overfarming. Ever so slightly. Whoa. Kaylee was right. I could see the door unlock a few minutes ago when we first came in. I turned back until I see it unlocked again. The police this time. Using a spare key that must have gone from the building owner. So it was open twice. Oh, wait! Doc, a single unlock in the past 48 hours behind... So they didn't get through the door. Oh! The killer didn't use the door. I thought that might be the case. So you're saying that... That's right, Sherlock. We got a real lockdown room mystic in our hands. Wait, is this like the only floor? Are we in an apartment? Or is it like a house? Because they could have gone from like upstairs. Maybe they like climb through the attic, like, you know... They climb like with a ladder? Consume come in all shapes and sizes, but their powers don't. Being built to destroy is just part of their nature. There's no way something hasn't been true for millennia. We only change overnight. Something's going on here, and my guess that's tells me something much, much worse. An idea, babe. Maybe try the walls? Something could have passed through them somehow. Your power would keep up with the disturbance, right? It should, but I can't guarantee anything. Something as large as a wall is going to hamper my accuracy considerably. Can't hurt to try. Did it actually work? I didn't feel any activity. Oh, never mind. So I don't normally try re-architecture. Its static nature means I don't find anything movement would help us. Oh, some I doubt a mouse would make this mess. Moving the wall to wall doesn't need anything new. Unless this thing can hide its aura, the option's off the table. No dice. I honestly don't have a clue what happened. Do you think it's possible for the consumer to teleport? Wait, true! Be teleport inside the, Nina's teleportation has always been the most powerful ability in our team. Wait, it's Nina! No, joking. Nina's the murderer. Wow. I kind of broke the case, not gonna lie. It was Nina the whole time. It was her? No magical girls have the level of magic... No magical girls have level of magic no consume can reach. And even Nina can use her teleportation without meeting specific conditions. Oh, wait, true, right, never mind. If it was that hard for her, it'd be impossible for him to bring this monster. Hope you're right. Either way, it's worth asking her about it. Assuming she doesn't want to get too worked about someone stealing her style to answer us. I'm sure she's okay as long as we remind her that the thing can compare to the original. A chuckle and smile at Kaylee. Do we know how the victim died though? Or just like a stab wound? The weak smile with nothing behind it. This case was already nothing but questions. And here we are with a whole set of new questions. On top of that, there's a new awful aura. Not even the heavy bleach scent can smother it. The air feels like a thick, choking oil. Being around it much longer would make me sick. It's just the wrong way I can't understand. Huh. If I'm being honest, I don't understand. I don't think I want to understand it. It scares me. Especially because I know the understanding will bring something much, much worse along with it. Something undeniable. Something we'll be able to look away from. Something I don't want. Something I don't know if we'll have the strength to handle. Ruby! Oh, she looks so cute. Look at her. Sorry. I feel so maternal towards Ruby. I feel like a mother. That's kind of the point. I'm not sure why I brought ice cream. I can't even taste. Oh, wait, is this Ruby's POV? My brain is too busy dealing with all the new other thoughts swirling around in there. It doesn't taste how to process food. Or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's it. Being Nightshade is never gonna be that. Oh, so it is Ruby's POV. Let me easy. I knew that when I accepted my duty. As much as I want to make it my own, as a finishing warrior of the night, my teacher has really saved my skin. And one of them is Nina. She's such a fangirl. It's so cute. I should be having the time of my life right now. But something's been out ever since I learned about Sherry being on the trail of a real-life murderer, not a monster. Oh wait, so she did hear us! Wait, Ronan, you're right! Wait, Ronan! I think it's on the future, not gonna lie. Ruby did hear us. Hold on. Hold on. I know. It looks familiar. I think I know what... I remember, but it looks so familiar. But I think you're right. I think she's gonna get involved. It seems like... Yeah, I think she's gonna get involved. It feels a bit too real. Sure, the consume used to be people, but they stop being as soon as they give into the transformation. I don't have to think of them as humans just because they used to be one. But this makes me feel like less like a dark, mysterious anti-hero, more like a kid. More like an awkward, anxious sophomore. I'm in the real world. Oh, she's a sophomore. Okay. More like a plain old Ruby Thompson. Not that I ever tell anyone that, of course. I toss my tasteless ice cream in a nearby trash can and sit down on the bench, pulling up my phone and taking a look at the group chat. My heart immediately jumps as I see an online list. Oh wait! I spy- wait, look, this looks so cute. Anyone looking to team up for tonight? Girl, was it too hard to put a T instead of a 2? I'm very people joining this evening, my apologies. Wait, is that us? Sparks is online. I can. Maybe you can come next time, Nightshade. Yes, perhaps. With my new training, I'm sure I'll be of great help. Oh great, so much for getting rid of the anxiety. Just typing messages to her makes me so embarrassed. Spark is a rather Jude. I should be thankful for her for giving me something else to think about. Well, honestly, acting like a messy bisexually in public is only a small step from worrying about being a serial killer. I mean, it's not, of course, it's not for Nightshade anyway. It's nothing more important Nightshade than rooting out evil, no matter what kind of evil that might be. I'm sure the other girls know just from talking to me. Well, my teachers though, I'm sure they've seen how skilled I've become since our training. But do they really think I got what it takes to be one of the best magical girls? So welcome back in, Gil. Gil, someone else got murdered. Wait, hold on. Someone else gets murdered and all of a sudden Gil comes back. This is very interesting. After someone gets murdered, Gil suddenly comes back. Gil, where were you? Do you have an alibi where you were the last 10 minutes ago? That's very interesting that you came back at a very convenient time. It's very convenient. Was it me I think you're lying to me. I think someone's lying to me a little bit, but no, welcome back in, Gil. But yeah, someone else got murdered. And right now, we're in Ruby's POV, actually. Besides, do they even want to help me become more than I was? To be a kind of magical girl that other girls can look up to? They seem so professional, so in charge of things. They're dealing with the real-life crimes, what am I doing? They haven't taken me out for hunting yet. For all I know, they're at home working hard on stopping these murders and being grateful they don't have to deal with me. I wouldn't be surprised. You're being paranoid, I tell myself. They want to help. They believe in you. Then why? Ruby, is that you? Babe, don't... I was saying wedding trust. Which wedding? who got married. I turn around towards the voices to see Kaylee waving at me from the store right next to me. Sherry's there too, or at least I think she is. She's carrying something massive that's obscuring her face. Were they following me? It is you! I should have known we'd bump each other on our days off, sooner or later. Why do you say that? Because magical girls tend to end up in the same places as other magical girls. I don't know how it works or why it happens, but it's just a thing. Sullivan, I'm gonna fight you. Yes, Sullivan's life, Miss Sullivan, now I think you're lying. I see. So why are you at, look up the name of the building they came out of. The Happy Place? Isn't that a toy store? Kaylee giggles and points to her wife, Sherry. Sherry takes a few steps forward and I can get a look at what she's carrying. It's a teddy bear? A giant teddy bear. Probably the biggest I've ever seen. I'm not sure what to say. Sherry and I just stare at each other, frozen in place. Her eyes are wide as a dinner plate. I'm sure mine are too. Hey Ruby. Good to see you. You too, Teach. Is, that a gift or something? Sherry starts to nod before noticing Kaylee shaking her head and smiling. Oh, come on. Oh, cause like Share Bear? Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, I get the nickname, wait. Cause like Share Bear? The teddy bear? You're brave enough to tell her. Sherry chuckles nervously and looks down the ground, hooking the bear a little tighter. I guess you could say I'm a bit of a collector. Is that where the money goes? What is that? See, that's why Kaylee steals for us. She's really funding our toy bear collection. See, so she's robbing for the good of, she's robbing for the good of our heart. You know? It's for, she's doing it for us. She's like, hey, I'll help you out. Collector, a gadget gamer. Even does Kaylee have figurines in her collection? We need to ask that question. That's a viable question now. Okay, your turn. Not exactly. You see, my wife really loves her teddy. Oh, so it is teddy bears. It is. We got a whole room that's full of them upstairs. So it's Share Bear. I put a hand in my mouth to try to suppress a laugh. Sherry, the toughest woman I ever met, has a teddy bear collection. She's my big tough Share Bear for a reason after all. I can see Sherry blushing. Now she looks away. I can't believe my eyes. Babe, you don't gotta say that. It's true though, even though you're much more cuddly than any stuffed animal. Oh my god. Anyway, it's good to see you, Ruby. I hope you're enjoying your day off. We're just gonna go. Got some more shopping to do and stuff. Oh, we can stop by the new boutique before we head home, honey. Sure thing, baby. Why don't we go there? Why don't we go do that right now? Okay. Kaylee gives me a brief wave while she returns to starts to power walk away. I'm glad I were able to run into you, Ruby. Have a good rest of your day, okay? Yeah. You too. Kaylee grins at me again before taking off while her wife is giggling. Well, actually, her wife giggling at the office, embarrass Sherry as they go. Sherry, the one woman powerhouse, the lady who solves murders on her day job and protects Chicago at all night. She collects teddy bears? As there it is, something about it feels comforting. I spent so much time thinking about them as my seniors that I haven't started to think about how they're just people too. They're people enjoying themselves, no less. Even while trying to catch a killer. How do they do that? Probably wants to run after them and ask them myself, but maybe this time I could do it on my own? Kelly said I am a fast learner after all. If they can, I can. Maybe it's time to pull away from that nightshade. Wouldn't hurt. I'm still not big on feeling like a regular Ruby Thompson, but if it's only for an afternoon, I think I can do that. With the character development, I'm not buying a teddy bear. But no, but look, that's kind of valid though. Oh, close there. I pinned the last paper to the corkboard, twisting the thread from the report. Oh wait, oh yeah, wait, Gil, we got fired by the way, Gil, we got fired. They, yeah, we're no longer part of the police. Well, we weren't really ever part of the police. We were like, they let us join the investigation, but yeah, they, kicked us out. So now we're kind of doing this, like, a bit more, illegally. Vigilante. Yeah, we're more of a vigilante. That's more the correct term. I sat back and taken the full picture. Buddy, I think I'm good. There we go. Those are victims I can get in time, sketches of those I couldn't. The name, police reports, the Nat snuck to me, property deeds, employment histories, screenshots of any public available, identifiable identifiable social media feeds, public records, and occasional court case. Non-classified criminal histories. Always incomplete, but scraps together the best as I can. Pieces of this red string connect them, zigzagging over each other. This waltz looks like a conspiracy theorist paradise. Maybe I should bring one just in case to see if they can make heads or tails of any of this. Anything fall into place, dear? Kaylee hands me a cup of coffee, sipping her own as she examines the board. As good as I am with collecting evidence, she's always been much better at drawing real conclusions. We make one a hell of a team. There's something there, I can feel it. But I need a police report to police records to figure it out. Have you tried asking that? No dice. The cops are guarding them like it's their actual job. As usual, they want the glory to themselves as they can convince people they're actually worth having around. Ooh! She moves closer to me, placing a hand on my shoulder and giving me a quick kiss on the cheek. I can get my hands on the records if you really need them. I know you wouldn't like the idea of me breaking into the police station, but I just don't want to put you in any danger. Kaylee chuckles and grabs one of my bears off the nearby shelf. She holds up to me and taps its forehead against mine. I'll be the Share Bear nickname is so much funnier now in context. I promise. Besides, last time I checked, we were about to fight some big demon monsters. I think I can handle a bit more dangerous. If you're not gonna buy a teddy bear, you can buy it for me. Probably 18 inches! You got a point there. Kaylee gives me a little smirk and puts her bear down. She's about to bring the drink tray back up downstairs when something on the board catches her eye. What's the name of the victim there? I'm not sure. I didn't start investigating the case until the third victim family asked my firm to look into things. And that guy was one of the first two. I couldn't get anything about him beyond the photo and the basic info from the paper. Why do you ask? Have you seen him before? Not sure, but something about him looks really familiar. I can't tell exactly what it is, but I don't think it seems like we know these people. Like, she said that for the previous murder, or the first one. Didn't they say that earlier? Like, hey, they look familiar. Sound brought to makes us both jump. I've been so busy trying to fit this together, I completely forgot they were meeting Ruby's. Oh, a Ruby! I chugged my tea and let a small sigh. Kaylee's suspicions are gonna have to wait. Kaylee trots down to the stairs to welcome Ruby, and I follow closely behind. She greets us with a wave and expression that I think it's supposed to look determined. Greetings, my teachers. Are you ready for the hunt to begin? I'm ready as we'll ever be. Head up to the meeting spot C. Oh, are we going like an actual like patrol, I guess? Of course, ma'am. I look forward to it. All before we can say anything, her stoic persona unable to mask her excitement. I just hope she's able to keep that in check enough to stay safe tonight. Kay looks just as excited as Ruby does, if not more. It's enough to actually make me feel comfortable about whether fight we're about to get ourselves into. If she's happy, then so am I. Ooh, let's try and think of fun battle information for the three of us on the way. Sounds good, babe. Just make sure you give it a cool name. Yeah, I believe I will. Operation Young Hearts is a Young Hearts. Oh my, wait, hold on. She's kind of mothering. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, we didn't really get a look of her magical form, did we? Well, I think we saw like her hood and it had little spikes on it, but I don't think we saw like the full outfit. Great from Ruby. Just make sure to keep your fence up during the real combat. Of course, ma'am. Kaylee. Do you feel like any aura from any consume on the way here? A minor one about half a mile from here. Traffic enough that won't be a match for Nightshade, of course. She sure does say of course a lot. As long as Nightshade remembers her teamwork, I'm sure it'll be trembling as soon as we show up. Ruby's glower breaks into a smile for a moment, but she has a serious expression. So a tough time committing to the bit, I see. Oh wait, the transformation! Yeah, that. Ready, you two? Of course. Oh my god, wait, hold on. I close my eyes and feel the warmth flowing through me once again. For the sake of the world, we'll be its guardians. Let our spirits shine through. Oh my god, wait. Okay, so far, I think I like Ruby's one the most. I think so. We are magical girls. I mean, yeah, I said well, see, so far, I would say it's happened. But yeah, but look at Ruby's like form. She looks so pretty. And I think so far I like Ruby's the most. I just kind of like her little hood with the spikes. I think that's it. Everyone stay calm. But yeah, so far I would say Ruby's. It's kind of hard. I feel like they both look really cute. But I think Ruby so far, I do like Ruby's. Robber's dress. She's not Robber. She is Robin Hood. But I do like Kaylee's bow though. The Kaylee's bow is really cute actually. You okay, Ruby? I guess so. It's just a little silly that we have to say all that when there's not even anyone around to hear us, isn't it? Let's just go. Don't question that part, Ruby. Don't question it. But yeah, we're gonna stay in Chicago, by the way. Ruby is showing immediate improvement as we head towards the faintly minor consumed aura. She traverses the rooftop much faster than she did when she started our training. Her footing is really precise. I have my doubts about this whole setup, but she's proven me wrong every step of the way. That's good. Watch the corners when you push them off them. You don't want to risk your ankle sliding the wrong way. Ooh. Right, got it. But no matter how much time we spend training, it can't compare to the real thing. Whether or not she's able to handle life or death situations goes far beyond anything we could impart to her. You know what? She's got it. She's got it. Nah, I trained her. She's got that. Whatever the case, I think she's ready to fight for real. Kaylee and I will be there to guide her. This is her chance to take the lead. I think, yeah, we'll like stay back. You know what I mean? We'll like stand back. But she gets like seriously like, you know, it's looking bad, we gotta step in, but I'll let her handle it at first. I saw my aura as well, but I don't feel anything. I don't understand, it was here a few minutes ago. You said the consume moves slowly, right? Not fast enough to be already out of range. Even I can't sense anything. What if this was up in Cary, Indiana? Are you sure this is the place? Yes, I'm certain it must have... Ladies! Oh my god, Nina! Oh my god! Wait, guys, stop. Wait, guys, oh my god. It was Nina who... Did Nina take care of it? Oh, she looks so cute! Wait, no, wait. Picture. She looks so adorable. Oh my god! Okay, sorry, I take it back. I think Nina is the best outfit. I think Nina has the best outfit in the entire cast. I'm so sorry, Ruby and Kaylee. You guys look cute too, but like, come on. The bows, the giant bow at the back, like, and she's got a little choker as a little. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god, you guys look amazing. Sherry, you look super handsome as always. And Kiki, my girl, you're just too cute. Love that for you. Hey, I can't which pen sound. Look at Ruby clasping her hands together, delight. Sis, you look so good. Love the hood crown thing. Mega intimidating. And that color scheme, purple and black, work so well together. Like, I love it. Ruby's eyes wide as she stumbles back, clearly a bit starstruck. You really think so? Like, you really like it? I adore it, hun. Oh my gosh, thank you. Cause I mean, thank you. You are most kind. Her name Ruby's I'm sorry, Ruby. I'm sorry. Okay, more than starstruck. I just hope she can focus on the task at hand. Anyway, I'm guessing you all looking forward for the consume that was hanging out around here. We were. Did you see it? Well, you could say that. So I'm guessing Nina took care of it. I said, rubbing my temples. You already killed it, didn't you? You bet I did. No sweat. I told you I hadn't lost my groove. Actually, we were... Oh no, were you guys staying for training? My bad. Might be. Oh, she's a scythe? Well, that's actually really cool. I would not expect a scythe with such a cutesy outfit. She can't put on a show. But I think I can make up for you all. I can make up to you, believe it or not. I sent another one before I popped over here. Wanna see? A good Kalian shrug. Might as well. How far is it? Oh, like super close. Don't even worry about it. How's that work for you, Ruby? Yes. I mean, yes, that is acceptable. Lead the way then. Oh my god, Nina looks so adorable. Nina starts to run, moving faster than the original pace. It's a little hard to keep up if I'm being honest. By the way, Nina, how did you know we were out here before you teleported to us? Oh, come on, Kiki. A girl's gotta have some secrets. She leans back at Kaylee before continuing ahead. I have to admit, I was wondering the same thing, but I got a feeling that we'll have to wait until we've done putting this monster down. When the consumed aura comes in range, it comes in strong. Way stronger than the other one we faced outside the crime scene. Is it really something we can train with? Or cooler, true jet hammers are kind of cool. Okay, cool. It hasn't moved. We're probably waiting for its next meal. Or devouring its first one. Well, yeah, that too. But that's like kind of dark. Okay, warriors of the night, are we not? The darkness is our home. Oh yeah, for sure. Super dark and stuff. Kayla closes her eyes, feeling this aura center. There, it's somewhere on the office building, 2 blocks over there. Either the roof or inside the building, I think. How would it be on the side? Some consumed air are, like, totally gross and can stick to the walls and stuff. Like, big ol' jelly blob. Gross. but such a fitting for a creature of darkness. Nia cocks her to the side, rubbing her chin. Hang on a sec. Didn't you say we were creatures of the darkness? Well, yes, but Ova. How about we work on the darkness since later? We don't want to get away. I think that's an excellent idea. You're the boss. I do want to know about that darkness stuff though. Later. Fine. We rush to the scene and find the consumed waiting for the roof! The electric guardian is attacking its true form. The form we can see matches Nia's gross description is particularly faithful. Most traces of the host's human form are gone, with our remainder resembling an organ full of sludge. It drags itself across the 3 limbs, juttering on its fronts with no visible eye or mouth. Oh, that's nasty. Is it growing as we speak? Is it taking on the appearance of a thing intentionally to throw us off? It's rare to find one with that kind of intelligence, but it's not impossible. When in doubt, assume the worst case scenario. We'll start from there. It's like a time to test your power, Ruby. I'm ready. Just let me know what I need to do and I'll strike from the shadows and without warning. Right, here's the plan. Strike first. Oh, no! Oops. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I mean, ooh, that was low-key a bad choice, Ruby. I'm so sorry. I should let us go ahead first. Oops. We pumped our fists and grinned for returning to our usual cover. Of course, I hope you prepare to witness the true power of Nightshade. It's us! We take a deep breath and close her eyes, keeping her body still as she focuses on energy. Hopefully this situation doesn't stop her from concentrating on her power. Every magical girl power has its limitations. I can't read past the living things. Kelly can't shift anything that changes her body mass. And Nina has touched someone in order to teleport to them. Also, Nia was kind of broken though. Nia's power, I mean, so you gotta touch them, but like, that's still broken, I feel like. However, Ruby's limitation is far more unique. Her power requires her to focus her mind and energy inwards to build charge, which is extremely dangerous to do mid-battle if you have anyone to back you up. And that's interesting. But what's interesting that the length of the time she needs to focus on something is completely variable. Every second she spends focusing gives her 6 seconds of power use. Kind of OP. Yeah, because there's like a limit. It's like, only like 5 people you can touch and like teleport to. So, and she's a pop star. Like if she like goes like if she holds like one like fan, like fan signing, like where she there's a handshake with the fans, like. So yeah, I would say I would personally want Nia's power. I think that seems the most useful. I feel like. I mean, it's not like I'm sure you can use it for combat. I feel like maybe, but again, that still feels like really powerful. Up to 6 seconds with 10 minutes spent focusing. She can cut off at any point for a shorter window of power usage, but if she's interrupted by external force, she'll lose the entire charge. That's why we need to give her a chance to strike first. After 10 seconds, Ruby opens her eyes and immediately vanishes. The invincibility is quite the asset. Once more, I'm with the knight, and we are one and the same. It's very nice, honey. The rooftop should be a good spot to attack from. Your knives will be the signal. Yes, ma'am. I hear what I assume is the sound of her jumping to the other roof. I just hope I'm not making a mistake by saying. I probably should make her go first, actually. I didn't read that properly. I shouldn't have done that. I'll be honest with you. I'm so sorry. So, language, Nina. There's a child here. Kills me the same worst case scenario mindset as I do. So she's not bothered by the strange sign the consumed is displaying. But that doesn't stop her from keeping caution in mind. Yeah, let's make this part. Wait, let's make sure everybody is supporting Ruby first. But if this consumed turns out to be more powerful than it seems, then yes. Well, again, language, teen comms. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa! Oh my god, Nina is so cool. Today, OMG looks so cute. Yeah, Nina, like, I'm telling you, Nina has the best outfit. And I think Nina has the prettiest outfit. I mean, they're all really pretty, like all of them are, but I think Nina one is the prettiest fit. In my opinion. I think Nina has the prettiest one. While she's not practice, it's like she hasn't been out of practice at all. Has she been giving up while we've been sitting around living our mostly normal life? How would she be out of time for that? At least so far. Yeah, I think so far it is. Maybe performing on stage is even better than training we've been offering, somehow. Ready, sweetie? Also, I kind of sent... There's like this monster right now. I sent in Ruby first. I might have made a mistake with that, I'm not gonna lie. I think she's okay. I think she's okay. I think she's fine, but I might have sent in Ruby first. That might have been a bad choice to do, but it's okay. It's okay. I misread it. I didn't like, Yeah, call me Cube the way I send a poor child's way I'm literally Cube. I sent a poor kid into danger. I might be Cube. Cubey? My gun pops in my hand, letting it spin a cylinder filled with even brighter light. A charged shot will definitely get attention. But she's good though. She's fine, right? Yeah. Wait. Hold on. I think that's Ruby. On cue, I suddenly spotted the glint of 3 throwing knives flying out from the Ruby's position. Time to move. You sorry, QB. She nailed that. Okay, language, Nina. She's not wrong. All 3 knives hit the target and sink deep into its mass, eliciting a cortal cry of misshapen blob. A perfect hit. I trained her, by the way. I trained her. I did it! I got it! I really got it! Ruby pops back into view with a cheer as she looks to us for approval. An understandable mistake, but still a mistake. Great job, Ruby, but don't forget to stay focused. You won't be distracted by it when it... Oh no. The consumed cry slowly shifts from one of pain to one of anger. Speak of the devil. As far as watch, the creature's limbs retreat inside of itself. As soon as it finishes absorbing to increase the size, it begins to take a shape of a pillar? Huh? The base pool of slime remains the same, but torso-like structure has started to expand out from the center pillar. It sloshes around like a liquid. The sound of the snapping and grinding bone. Did it like eat somebody before we fought it? Or was that like the original person that got changed? Oh, yeah, sorry, it's from the former. Okay, I got a bit worried for a second. So when someone dying, someone's kind of already dead, because like when you start, humans are turning into the consume thing. So someone kind of already died. Also, what do you mean you want someone to die? What do you mean? What do you mean you want someone to die? I don't think I want anyone to die. Actually, you know, I don't think I want anybody to die. You know. I see Nia wince as 2 lanky arms slide out of the torso to slap against the ground. In the past, I've seen this. It doesn't bother her at all. I guess sometime apart from it can affect her, affect even her. Handsome Froggo was a human prince of Atlantis. Okay, you're Gil, buddy. I'm gonna get you some help one day, Gil. I'm gonna get you some help one day. One day. At the end of each arm, some sort of pseudo arm split into 3 jagged claws, one each near the length of its original 3 limbs. Should I attack now? It seems vulnerable. Don't. The consumed are most volatile in the middle of a transformation. It's entirely possible for them to suddenly adapt to counter you. As soon as it's done, then it's ass-kicking time. Maybe not taking her off the consumed. It's not done yet. The body seems to mostly solidify, it's still ending in a puddle on the ground. However, the gurgling mass at the top has begun to take another form. Ew! Those eyes. Ooh, space. Well, because we're fighting because they're the bad guys. Like, the whole lore thing, yeah, they're the bad guys, the consumed, and, well, it's more like training. We were, like, training Ruby, and then this thing kind of appeared. We kind of want her to fight, like, more of, like, you know, a simple, small little consume, but, things kind of escalated a little bit, but, the plan was just have, like, a little basic, like, a little hunt, you know what I mean? Not, this. Two white, unblinking eyes stare at us as it cocks its head to one side. Can't see us, or just for show? It's not even much time to consider possibilities. Having its finished transformation, it slowly raises one hand, a single claw. Nina! No, take Gil, not Nina. Take Gil, not Nina. No. Uh-oh. It shoots an arm forward, sending the cross of its gap as if trying to mimicking my wife's ability. Nia just barely manages to dodge out of the way. Seemingly unfazed by how close she came to death. What? Nah, I killed the win on that one. I raise my gun, take a shot at it while it's distracted, but a sight of its near miss on Nina conquers a vision of that night. My hand shakes for a moment before I save my aim. Can I manage it? The consume's already turned its gaze on me. Nia's sight is a glowing blur as it slices through the distracted, consumed, outstretched arm. She kept it so close to fitting it after dodging for that specific reason. It's a smart move, even if it scared the hell out of me. Wait, does that mean she used me as bait? Hang on a second. Ruby now! Ruby peers out the near behind the consumed. It throws several daggers out the vertical fan formation. Each one digs into the monster's spine, or at least what passes for one. and it causes her to buckle over with the pain gurgling sound. Wait, she locked in though. Wait, she locked in. Wait, Ruby kind of locked in actually. Good hit. Now let's finish it off. I start charging shot, but Nina suddenly appears at my side and pushes my hand down so I can't aim. What? Wait, huh? What is she doing? Come on, Cheryl, let her do it. Oh! Does she want Ruby to do it? Because Kaylee had the same idea. She doesn't completely disentangle her whip. She just loosened it enough to make it clear that it's Ruby's turn. Still, better to have it ready to move back into action, just in case. Get another one, Nightshade. Right. Go for the head. Language again, child. Thank you. Nina, language. I told you you're a mom. I don't know how she does it. Bella takes her one decisive strike and a few encouraging words to turn the tide. We might be teachers now. But Nina will always be your leader. Darkness Barrage. That's new. Did you take the Barrage name from my attack? Well, I guess that's a compliment. Wherever it came from, it works. She tosses out a pack of 5 knives clustered together that pierce through the damn thing. Ah! The consumer saw a loud shriek and burst into a spark of, oh wow, a blast of cleansing light. Another one down. None of us came away with just a scratch. I'm not sure if I feel proud or relieved. Wait, she kind of locked. She locked in. I did it. Hell yeah, you did. Nice work, Nightshade. You just, again, language. But look at that. Look at it. It's so pretty here out. I think looking at all 4 of them, I'm giving it to Nina by like an inch. By an inch. Then I am biased, as you can tell. But by an inch, I'm giving it to Nina by an inch. Does get her best back into stoic mode. But she can't help but beaming with pride at the job well done. She's a good kid. Kid and I lock eyes and I see a smile. I can see that her smile is wide. Hell, mine is too. That's when I realized that jumping in the front line in my mind isn't pride or relief. It's hope. Aw. I wish I could say I was surprised that the breaking into the police station was easier than breaking into some wealthier house I've been in over the years. Oh, look. See? She said wealthier. Okay? She said wealthier. She didn't say poor. Okay. I tap my earpiece, making sure it's still working. Sherry isn't far, but I doubt we'll have any trouble. No, true, I think it's the bows. And it's kind of like, I don't know what you would call this, this part, but it's really nice. But yeah, even, yeah, green's not my favorite color either, but she makes it looks cute on her. Nice job, baby. Make sure you don't keep an eye out for silent alarms. I will. Thanks, honey. Good luck in there. I love you. I love you too. If we get caught here. Scan the room looking for anything to indicate which cabinet holds the most recent case files. Also, the cabinet in question are the only piece of furniture in this place worth salvaging. The police are many things, but they're clearly not interior decorators. Drab, grey walls without a single distinguishing feature. Not even a sticker to personalize with a workstation. What's wrong with these people? Besides the obvious, of course. If I had time, I would take the cabinet with me. They're wasted in here. And to think these morons would still use paper records. They might as well just rule out the welcome mat for me. Not that I'm complaining. Just being in here makes me feel weird. I'm more the type to stay far away from the police station as possible. The sooner I can find out what we need to get out, the better. Look, Gil, buddy, Gil. Look, again, she said wealthy, okay? She didn't say the poor, alright? I just want to point that out real quickly. But look, someone had to get sacrificed, right? Someone had to get sacrificed, okay? It wasn't personal, alright? It wasn't personal. Someone had to take the fall for it. It wasn't someone had to take the fall for it. You know what I mean? Move the desk to the center of the room, illuminated solely by the computer monitor. Given the case is still in progress, maybe it'll be one of the drawers rather than being tucked away in the mess of the folders they call archive. Time for the fun part. I let my wrist go limp and started to stretch, drawing a mass from my stomach. Whoa! My fingerprints swirl into different formations. One easy trick in my arsenal, but one of the most effective. Slowly but surely, I flattened my hand and slid through the crack at the top of the test drawer. Oh, smart! Oh! So nonchalant because Ruby's locked in. Ruby's locked in. She's that good. I didn't even need to worry about it. You know what I mean? Oh, there's one look around set aside for me to find the lock. It's so much easier to open from the inside. I click it open with the drawer on my arm, pulling it open to open the drawer and skimming through the title on each folder. Any luck so far? Not too sure. There's a whole bunch of case numbers, but I don't know which one is our target. They really ought to give the case a flashier name. It'd be easier to track it down if it was called The Case of the Great Vashing Slasher, or something like that. No. She's not robbing. She's simply helping out because like the cops are like they're not like, you know what I mean? They're not trustworthy. So you know we're trying to get the actual work done, unlike them. Why do you think you like? Why do you think I like it? I try to suppress the giggle and continue flipping through the files, looking for any addresses for the victim. But yeah. Let's call it Carmen neckline. Yeah, that's so really cute. I do like I think Haley's like my second favorite one. Or is that Ruby? Ooh, I can't tell actually. I can't tell. I think I got one. Marcus Power, age 32. The address is the same building we were at when we met with Ruby. I sent a photo of the body and text it over to Sherry for confirmation. But yeah, we're playing with Vigilante. We got fired actually. Well, not really. Like the cops are not working with me anymore. Basically, yeah. I put the folder aside and pull out the next one, opening it to find the next parent victim. Did you look into the case of the one Liam Knight by any chance? The name sounds familiar. What's the address is it from? I read the address and she responds with her usual thinking noise. The same cute little grumble she makes whenever case she works on. I know it was the one before I started looking into the case myself. So they just told you the name then? A pause, following this another grumble. I don't think they did. I'm not sure. The name sounds familiar, but not from the case. Exactly. I squint and examine the photo, trying to make the connection. Maybe it's just us being on the same wavelength, but something about him also seems familiar to me. Then the connection clicks. It clicks in the way that feels something just punched you in the gut, the worst kind. Helena Knight, remember? The couple older than us used a sword, the Moonblade, I think she called it. Wait, are they magical girls? Liam was her brother. You two raced each other when we were juniors. It's a big coincidence. Sure, Chicago's a big place, but it's not that big. Stranger things must have happened, right? Are we just like high school friends? But are we just like high school friends, or were they actual? Or is Helena like a magical girl? Helena, yeah, buddy. I pull another file and open it, hoping to find a name I don't recognize, but this one takes less time to connect. Carlos Sierra, age 27. Wait, are they targeting magical girls? Wait, is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Okay, hang on, let me see the picture. Maybe it's someone with the same name. I take a pic and send it to her. Boy, voice tells me all I need to know. This isn't just someone random. No way. No way. The memories roll over me, turning that gut punch into a twisting knife. We don't get it. Wait, it's the girl who died. Sorry, Ellie. His name is Carlos. Isn't he just dreamy? You're asking the wrong girl, sis. I think he looks cute. We're really happy for you. A boyfriend? Or little Ellie's all grown up, huh? Is he let me grow up? You're not gonna let me stop. You're not gonna. Sorry, you're never gonna stop babying me, are you? Never. Is that Ellie's boyfriend? It's him. I know it's him. She lets out alongside over the mic. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh wait, are they all relatives or people who knew other magical girls? Amy, do you have a brother? I don't think so. She did have some other family in school with her though. Some cousins. Fuck. I pulled out some more files as I thought. Wait a minute. As I thought, every single of them is our names we remember. Boyfriends, brothers, cousins, all boys from our high school. All boys connected to other magical girls. Okay, so they're not connected to the. Okay, hold on. Me magical girls are drawn to each other, which means most of us ended up in the same high school. I don't believe that's just a strange coincidence based on how many of us were there. But I'm no fool, no matter how much I wish I was right now. I can't handle it anymore. I take one last picture and throw it in the folders back in the desk. Okay, I'm coming out. Is the car ready? Right across the street. Come out now. Okay, so what? No. I'm trying to like be a Batman here. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. So what I gathered so far, these are all. It seems like it's primarily men, but these are all brother, boyfriends, cousins of the magical girls we met or we knew in high school. It's not like the actual magical girls. It's their family members or boyfriends in like Ellie's case, because that was Ellie's boyfriend, or like she liked him or something like that. So are they trying to like lure the magical girls out by killing their like family members or people who they care about? Are they like trying to like lure them out? Sorry, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying to cook here. I'm trying to cook here. Sherry doesn't push me though. She never would. Besides, I'm feeling she just as shaken as I do. Because again, so it was Ellie's boyfriend, the brother, and like I think that they're trying to lure the other magical girls out for something. Cause like, you know, someone underneath the door inside of the hall. I'm so busy thinking about what I just saw. I forgot to check the hall first, but thankfully it just as deserted as it was when I came in. I quickly reform as soon as I get out of the camera. Okay, how about Gil? How about you tell us your theory then, Gil, huh? Since you're such a genius, Gil. Gil, tell us your theory, buddy. Right now. You know? The stage is all yours, buddy. How about that? How about you tell us what you think, huh? How about that? Should we got a nice car? Is this a good car? I can't tell. I don't own a car. Also, Brian, I need to save this real quickly. Thank you. I swing the door open and I climb inside. It isn't until I sit down because I'm shaking. Baby, are you gonna be able to make it home? What car? Isn't this one? I can't tell what the logo means though. If there's actually a line of viewers and lame-o. See, I was right. I was right. See? Because I thought it was like the magical girls and like themselves, like retired ones, but yeah, it's all like their loved ones slash family. So they're trying to lure them out. Wait, do Sherry and Kaylee have any like brothers or like family? Because they could be next. They could be next. Sherry unbuckles herself and leans towards me, wrapping me in a warm, reassuring embrace. The love I feel coming from her is enough to make me calm my shakes, but the terrible thoughts still remain. I got you. I'm right here. You're safe, I promise. I wrap my arms around her as well, sinking into her chest. She's being strong for me, but her heart pounding is telling me she's just as scared as I am. Even still, being held by her helps. Scared or not, I know she'll protect me, just like I do for her. That's odd. Okay, so you're getting the too bad. You both know we should move away from the police station, but just need to say this for a minute. I lean towards her and kiss as she kisses and she kisses me, calling me even more. We need to figure out what's to do with the magical energy we felt. This is what's leading this monster to them. But why them? Yeah, like why not the actual magical girls? Why the family and friends and loved ones of them? I guess they would be able to fight back, I guess. So I got some ideas, I think. But I need a little more time to put them together. Come on, let's get out of here first. Please. I sit back and buckle in as she turns the engine on, closing my eyes and trying to picture something other than those names. But as we take off for home, I realize that's gonna be it's gonna be a long time until I can think of anything else. Also, like they've mentioned Ellie. Well, not mentioned. Like we've now heard Ellie now, I guess. Great work, Ruby. You've been working hard keeping your throwing arm free when you kick. Ruby swipes the sweat off her forehead and smiles at me. She's much less reserved than she was when we first met her. That newfound energy has been a great help in the few days since we found those files. There's a joy being found. Wait! It's never mind, a magical girl. Been seeing Ruby embrace us has been a welcome reminder of the joy it's brought me. Even with the unwelcome truth Sherry and I found, and the fear Abe saw about our past, the joy is still there. And nothing else, I owe Ruby for that one. I spent my day off trying different angles to make sure I was using the, optimal angle for approach. Nothing but the best for Nightshade Crusade. Will Sherry be joining us at any point? Not today, she is occupied with the case. A loud pacing above us reinforces my point. She might have finally gone through an alley. The only time she paces like that when she's on the phone. Why don't we stop here for today? I think we could use a break. We could both use a break. Ruby nods, her gaze drifting towards the noise upstairs. Is everything alright? Do we tell Ruby? I feel like if we tell her, she's gonna, like, get involved. Like she's gonna try and help out, you know what I mean? So I feel like... Do I want to tell her? Nah, you don't gotta worry about that. Don't worry about it, honey. She's got it under control. If you say so. Ruby has her back and heads to the door, stopping for last sip of water and then lays backwards. I wouldn't tell her right now. Yeah, I feel like she's gonna like, yeah. And because she'll get scared. Because like, if you tell her like, oh, hey, they're targeting family members of magical girls. She's gonna get stressed out. Like, wait, she's got parents. Or she's probably got a brother or a cousin. So yeah, I feel like you tell her she's gonna get, she's gonna freak out. Cause like, wait, is my dad, is my mom a potential target? you know, my brother, cousin, and she's a brother, not our sibling, you know. Yeah, I think if we tell her like, hey, they're targeting family members of magical girls. Say hi to your parents, remember, by the way. Yeah, she's gonna freak out. Yeah, don't tell her right now. She'll yeah, she's too young. I'll go back upstairs as soon as she's gone. Catching Sherry mid-conversation. Got it. We'll check it out. We'll check in on both of them tonight. We'll get over through to this, I promise. Wait, was you talking to the family members? You two again, my condolences. Sherry ends the call and tosses the phone in the bed, reaching for her jacket. Got what you needed? Helena's got... Oh, wait! They could be the next two victims. Wait, hold on. Helena's got two other brothers that are still living in Chicago. They live about 5 minutes apart from each other. Close-knit family, I guess. So what's the plan? She rubs her chin and brainstorming. We could check on both houses tonight. Look around the area for consumed auras. Use my power to read any nearby objects. Maybe check in with them and ask if they see anything strange. Well, there's two of them, right? Like, we'll be at one brother's house and have Kaylee be at another brother's house. You know, because there's two of them, right? Moves her aside and rub her shoulder. Her tense muscles start to relax, but it's always how stressed she is. You got a hunch, don't you? I got a hunch. Sherry hunch has always been spot on. A part of me is convinced it's actually power for power. Something about tonight feels dangerous. Like it's a misfortune in the air or something. Maybe another killing tonight? I don't know. It'd be awful convenient for an attack to happen while we're at the potential victims' houses, but this whole thing is already one strange coincidence after another. I think it's out of the realm of possibility. She takes a deep breath and nods, looking at me with an expression of pure determination. What they want? Gil, buddy, Gil, how about you go to one brother's house then, Gil? You could take on Orc, can't you, Gil? Right? You got that, low-key. I think you got that. Alright, this is like a good spot. Should I come to the rooftop? Oh, okay, yeah, that's a bit more smarter, actually. So it's in between two houses, because they're only like 5 minutes away, the two houses of the two brothers. It feels a bit hypocritical to split up after how much we spent teaching Ruby about the importance of teamwork, but the two of us have a lot of experience with the recon trips, so I think we can handle a couple on our own. Besides, keeping hidden is my specialty, and being adults means we get to break rules sometimes, right? Yeah, you got that. I'll call you when I get to Sam's night place. Let me know when you spot anything unusual on your way to Joseph's, okay? Oh, wait, so they are, splitting up, actually. Okay, so they are splitting up. Be safe, sweetie. I love you. Love you, too. See you soon. Both take off in opposite directions. Sherry quickly disappears as she bounds from rooftop to rooftop. I do the same, stretching my aura to the limits as I try to pick up any whiff of consumed energy. Surprisingly, I don't feel a thing. Trip passes without a single blip on the radar. Well, hold on. We don't know whether it's going to be consumed that's killing them. We don't know that. That's a fair point. It could be someone else. We're assuming it's the consumed, so it could be something else entirely. It could be. But for now, we're like, we think it's a consumed, but I actually don't think it is a consumed, actually. I don't think it is a consumed. Barbecue, is that your transformation line, Gil? Given my silent film, I'm guessing Sherry's had the same luck. Maybe her hunch is just a hunch after all. I'm down to the rooftop across the target's house, where I can have a clear view of the surrounding area. Time to scratch time to start my watch. 34%. Now I think about it, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to decide how long we were going to observe the houses ahead of time. I should probably check in with Sherry about that. I'll go over there, babe. One thing I felt so far is a nice spring breeze. How about you? I'm not too sure. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel something's off. I'm moving up to the house to get a closer look. Also, I had a mistake there. Hold on, let me take a drink. Hold on, I got you. But how are you doing? How are you doing? How's everything going? I hear a thud of her jumping down to the ground, most likely standing in the front of the house. Wait, is he already dead? I think the door's unlocked. Hang on, I'm heading your way. I'm on my way to you now. Don't start anything without me. Don't you worry, Wait. Honey? Honey? Is everything okay? Silence. I'm about to start sprinting to her when I hear her say a single word. Her voice quiet, almost unintelligible, but I realize that's what she's saying. When I realized what she's saying, I sent a chill down my spine. Nina? Oh my god! Wait, because Nina would know Wait, hold on! It makes sense because Nina would know her power. If she makes contact with someone, she can teleport to them. And they were all in the same high school together. So she would have, like, shook their hand or, like, touched their shoulder. So she could teleport to them. That's why in the second murderer, she didn't need to break in. She didn't need to break in. She just had to teleport to the person and then kill them. Wait, actually, I think I'm right, Loki. Hold on, I think I'm right. I think it's Nina. I think it's Nina. Oh, sorry. We went through like a giant breakthrough in the case right there. I'm sorry. But no, how are you doing? How are you doing? But yeah, we're doing our first visual novel. No, hold on. I think I'm right though, because again, that's Nina's ability. She can teleport to people, and she would know all the people. She would know the brothers because they were in the same high school together. Or am I tripping the gun? I think I'm right. Wait, hold on. Am I right? Hold on. Am I right? I feel like I'm right. Did she pick up on the same feeling? Sherry did. Did she go in alone? Sherry? Sherry? Nothing but gut-wrenching silence. And the call and bound off the roof, heading back to her as fast as I can. Shifting my body into mass in my head speed me up. But will it be enough? Do you enjoy storytelling? Well, this is our first visual novel stream actually. But I really enjoyed that. It's really intriguing. It's a bit of a murder mystery actually. But I think it's Nina until she can, because how did she get there? I mean, I guess she could teleport to Sherry, but right now, I think it's Nina. I think it's Nina. Because again, she would know the brother and she could teleport to them. She would know the victims. She would know them and she would like touch, like, you know, shake their hand. Like, I think it's Nina. I think it's Nina. I don't want it, but I think it is Nina. My words catch my throat as the door in front of me slowly swings open. I jump back and retreat to the rooftops, but standing in front of the full view behind the open door is Nina. Oh my god, what in the horror movie is this? Nina? I take a few steps forward, trying to get a better view. Why is she here? Upon hearing my voice, she turns to me and smiles. It doesn't look like she hurt or anything. I'm about to act what she's doing, and when my ears adjust to the light, I see her in full detail. Oh my god. My green dries up in my throat, mouth. Oh my, no, I'm scared.